So what? You can't give me five.
You guys are missing him. I mean,
you just give me 5 days every. I don't want to overreact. Because you should not be reactionary. But as the kids say, things are peak.
What would you rather have? Creating more chances or being a lot more efficient?
This is a second year. And it's a red. What? Last time United won the Champions League. Freakish.
I think Baradi was the worst player in the game.
Wait. What are you eating? What are you eating?
Buffalo chicken wings.
You're muted, you idiot.
You muted, man.
All right, thank you. Barca is back. And I heard that, man. Respect the goat handlers. I heard that. Respect the goat handlers, you bum-ass losers, man. Barca back. Barcelona is back. Barca are back. They are back. It is here. He's brought Catalan football is here. Champagne football is here. What do we say if Ancelotti doesn't go back-to-back in the league? Arsenal, it is the year of the title. Arsenal, they've returned. Okay, if Arsenal don't win this title, it's going to look really bad upon them. So right now, the pressure's on Arsenal. Is our Arsenal back? Are they 100% title winners already, or do you need to wait for the United game? We shall also address Conte and why Conte is such a bomb, because we have to really address Conte and what he's been doing. There was a certain individual that was in the Twitter space.
Have you seen what he liked?
Do you see what he liked, HH? I think you two would get along, you know.
As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. H7, you need to reduce your background, so we're getting echoes from the H7. As soon as I was rudely interrupted, there was a certain individual in a Twitter space. Now, we will investigate who that individual is and why he was in that Twitter space. So, who the individual is, it shall all be revealed later on. And lastly, riddle me this. What happens if a camera lens wins Uber Eats ahead of PSG? What are the ramifications? People say, okay, wait, what is it? But I'll leave that there for you, and you guys in the street, you can figure out what I mean by me saying that. So the question is, what happens if a camera lens wins Uber Eats ahead of PSG. Guys, it is the football hangout on Sunday. I hope you guys are swell. Hope you guys are happy. Like the vid, subscribe if you're new, have a meal, settle down, relax, and feel free to send in those super chats. Those super chats and those dubs, they liven up the show, apart from English Talents FC, who's a bit of a weirdo. So is Daddy Oos. So as long as you're not Daddy Oos or English Talents FC, feel free to send in your super chats and your dubs. They help to keep this channel growing and help me to make this my vocation and my 24/7 job of giving you guys amazing content, man. I don't really care about the pleasantries because
That's a bit harsh.
I'm glad the policy. I don't give a damn. So it is what it is. This is not a democracy. It's a dictatorship.
Congrats on the win today, by the way. Good win. For Chelsea.
It's Crystal Palace.
Here's my thing here. Some people are saying World Cup tax. Some people are saying Ancelotti is a fraud. Some people are even questioning the Ballon d'Or winner, the most one-sided Ballon d'Or winner in Ballon d'Or winning history. Well, apart from when Arne won it back in the late 90s. So there are so many things that people are not saying about Real Madrid. But what about Barcelona? Barcelona look very impressive. The kid GAVI, who I thought maybe didn't deserve the Golden Boy Award, he's now showing you why he does deserve the Golden Boy Award with a G and an assist, and a guy who's been playing very, very well. And following up from a man of the match performance against Atletico Madrid away from home. So Barca looking good. And many people say that Barca may even win this league right now. But before we talk about Barcelona and talk about just whether we need to give Xavi an apology or whether we need to still wait on Xavi because he is still suffering from desert Qatar attacks. Paul, what is wrong with Real Madrid?
Well, hello?
Yes, sir.
What is wrong with this team is what has been wrong since last year. It's just that last year there was a configuration of stars, of aligned things, of inexplicable moments that gave us the titles. We won the league last year because Barca didn't exist practically. Atletico Madrid were in downfall. And still Barca almost caught up to us, by the way. In Champions League we won because, well, Real Madrid tax and because we were the best in two areas. Our goalkeeper was the best, and our 9 was the best. That's it. And obviously, well, you know, the ambience, the fans, all the thing that was generated that also helped. But it's the same. It's the same. In fact, these players.
So did you see this before the World Cup break? Did you see this before the World Cup break?
Of course. Okay. This happened before the World Cup. It's just that we thought it was players are saving themselves, for the World Cup and everything. But to be honest, this it's not just World Cup. HH. Last year, when the year we won the Champions League, Madrid was playing like this. In fact, we were playing a little bit better because it felt like a team. Like, tactically, we played like fucking trash. Let's be honest. Ceballos, that sub was actually Ancelotti's mistake because he shouldn't. I'll talk about it. Anyways, this team has been playing like shit since Ancelotti came, even before. Let's be honest. Like
so you're saying that because Chelsea needed a whole new team, so that's a whole different thing. Chelsea did a whole new team, and a whole new.
No. We don't need that new
Twitter space tax.
Okay. I'm gonna. There's a lot of things, HH.
But just try and condense it because I want to go around. I know. Just try and condense it.
I'm gonna tell you that what I think are the problems of Real Madrid, and not easy, but I'm gonna tell you fast how to solve them. First off, I don't think the players are a problem in itself, although I think the problem is higher up. First off, unless Ancelotti wins the league and Champions League this year, he has to go. There's no reason for backing him. Like, let's be honest. What has he brought to the team apart from slightly improving Vinicius?
But Paul, the streets are saying that Ancelotti has never defended his league title. We know we call him amazing and so forth. That's a stat, bro. That's a stat.
Stats can be broken. Real Madrid didn't lose finals against since 2013, and then they have lost one. Streaks are made to be broken. Stats are made to. That doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, look, Ancelotti is no more a good coach for Real Madrid. Let's move on. The name that is going to go up is going to be Raúl, who is training Castilla and is doing very well. The only name, HH, that I would accept above Raúl, even though I not especially like him, the only name is Jose Mourinho. There's no other name I would accept.
Whoa.
I don't think, and I don't think he will come. I don't think
the
he will come.
return of Uncle Mo.
It will be beautiful. Xabi Alonso is too soon. It's too soon. And then I will say this because no one, like, people have fear of saying that Florentino Perez has been sleeping for 3 years. Let's be honest. And yeah, Mourinho.
But they've had the success, man. They've had the success.
No. The success. What has been the success of this team?
Despite all you've said, Paul,
no.
you can't lose a league title to Javi Atreides. You can't. I'm sorry, you can't. You can't lose it to Javi. You can't lose a league title to Javi.
Why are you treating Javi like he's bad? He's literally the.
No, Paul.
Okay,
we have clowned him, we've insulted him, and so forth. You can't lose a league title to Javi.
You chose to have an agenda against him. I have always said that he's a good manager. And he's proven it, and he's going to win La Liga, and he now won the Supercopa. And if, in fact, I will tell you this, because people say, but Barca are a Europa League team. Yeah, if Madrid played that group, but Madrid would be probably in the Europa League. If Chelsea, I don't know, any other team where in the group of Barcelona was, they would probably be in the Europa League team. Let's be honest. So, yeah. And I will say one more thing. About the Florentino Perez thing. The only thing he has done for this team in these last 3 years, and I'm not okay. Florentino Perez is the biggest legend of Real Madrid. Okay, I'm not. I have no agenda against him.
Oh no! Come on, no. We're not going to hit him.
The best president in history of football. Having said that, okay, I don't care what he's done in the past. These 3 years, what has he done? Fucked up Mbappe's thing. Just absolutely no progressing at Castilla, like any players getting promoted. Our attack is in shambles. If Benzema gets injured, we're fucked. If Vinicius gets injured, we're fucked. If Rodrigo gets injured, the same. And even if they play bad, we don't have Hazard, Mariano, Asensio.
Put some respect on Benzema's name. Streets. I will not accept any Benzema slander. Put some respect on his name.
I don't think Benzema is the problem in this. And I will say, then the defense is what the fuck? Like, how come we start Carvajal? And Lucas Vázquez as a right back, and now he's injured, and you'll see how we won't even promote the guy from Castilla, who is Vinicius Tobi, who's playing great as a right back. We won't. We have to stand with the same people because the board is fucking asleep.
Okay, so actually, let me go ahead. So let me come to Barry because I want to just go. So Barry, are Barca back? Are your boys Barcelona? Are they back? Are they back into the big time?
Well, I'm not gonna say that we're back, but today I saw some good things. I want to give kudos to Xavi because maybe the 4 midfielders that's the move for the future. Because today we had Busquets and De Jong, which controlled the midfield. Busquets had a little bit of trouble in the first half, but after he gathered himself, Pedri and Gavi did a good job to support the attack alongside Lewandowski and Dembele. And Dembele, if he was just a little bit smarter, if he had a brain, he would have cooked Mendy a bit more. Because Mendy is complicated because on a good day, he can help you defensively, but going on front, he's useless. He cannot bring anything to your attack and so forth. So, but Real Madrid, they need to get active on the transfer market because I think last season it was just accumulation of a lot of things, maybe will, individualities, and some factors that also come along with winning the Champions League and so forth. Yeah, but for Barcelona, the defense also played well because in cup competitions, the defense is always suspect. In the league, it's been going good, only 6 goals
How
conceded.
good
But
is how good is GAVI? Is GAVI the next great? Is he the next Ballon d'Or winner? Next best player in the world?
I'm not gonna say that because I don't like to hype up people too much. But for time, like between Pedri and Gavi, obviously Pedri is the better player, but I see maturation in Gavi because obviously he helps a lot of the team when it comes to pressing and so forth. But as a footballer, he keeps on going to be better. I see a little bit better when it comes to technique and just helping the team offensively. So it was a good win because Real Madrid is our biggest threat for La Liga, and being the way we did today,
And you expect to win the
it's good
league.
mentally.
So after this, you expect to win the league.
Yes, I expect them to win the league.
That's what I want to hear. Yes, sir. Barca, are they back, man? Yes, sir. Okay, Magpie Studio, Barca. Talk to me, Barca and Madrid from your point of view, Mark. No, RDS. Wait, hold on. Wait. Why are you Magpies today?
Real Madrid lost.
It's a Magpie Studio, man. It's audience is a different person. We've already established that. And anyway, yeah, I mean, credit to Barcelona. I mean, I was listening in on previous streams, and people really were going in on Xavi, and how he has his team. But at the end of the day, Barcelona are top of the Liga. They've got their first trophy, which I suspect is this the first trophy they won post Messi.
It is.
What?
I think
Is
it's the
it?
first one post
Since
Messi.
1998. Since
Oh my god.
So who needs Messi, man? Who needs Messi?
Okay, relax. This is going to feed into your agenda of.
Come on, no, but come on, Leo Di Maria. Shout out to Leo Di Maria, man. Go for it.
Wow,
Right.
it's so sad.
That's
Such a sad move.
that's very shameless, AJ. Very shameless. So, very much so. So yeah, no, but in all seriousness, you do have to credit Barcelona. Like they dominated Madrid. Let's keep it a stack. They really, really, really did.
Yeah,
So,
no. They were clearly the better team. Clearly the better team.
I think Araujo being back really, I mean, we can always you talk about Gavi and Pedri and stuff like that as well. I'm sure the other Barca fans will, but I definitely think Araujo being back in the defense, they look a lot more defensively solid than they have in previous games, and that'll be interesting when they go and play Manchester United in the Europa League and also in the Liga in La Liga as well. So yeah, I think that if you're Madrid, I don't think I'll go to the same extent as Paul in that like Madrid are done. And
no. The Papa is he's been too extreme. He's been too extreme. But see,
I didn't say we were
you
done.
always have to panic.
Yeah,
you need a bit of.
I didn't say we were done.
I know. Yeah, sorry. I may be. I didn't mean.
I said if things happen or if things don't happen, this thing happen.
I just think that. I think. At the end of the day, like you can never underestimate Madrid. At the end of this is just like a super copper. Like it's not really a big of a deal. Like I don't think it has any real bearing on the league. Although I do think that it was
from a psychological point of view, if you're looking at Barca will say to themselves, "Oh, look at how much better we are than them." Because remember, this is off the back of Real losing and Barca beating Atleti away from home.
Of course. So there's no doubt the momentum is definitely going to be with Barcelona. I do think that Madrid look like, in my opinion, that they need a striker. So not that because I think Benzema's finished, but I just think it's one of those things of if Benzema
A backup.
they aren't scoring, is there anyone able to come up and actually make an impact?
So they don't need Benzema. Oh, let's do a Benzema mount swap then. I think that
no, they still need Benzema. Just they need something else. What I think is good is I think that what's his name, that ex-Chelsea captain, Rudiger, I think. I'm not quite sure. I think,
Magpies, be very careful right now.
I'm trying to be respectful.
This is just a warning.
I know.
This is a whistle warning. So be very careful.
I know. I'm trying to be respectful, but all I'm saying is that like you could make an argument that he is the Madrid's version of Harry Maguire. You could make the argument that he's maybe not as bad, but like. I don't know. Paul, how long is his contract for? When does his contract expire?
It's 1 year.
Oh, 1 year. Okay, fine. Yeah, so it's fine. So let him go afterwards. Let him probably go back to Chelsea, something like that. Because Rudiger isn't it. He doesn't fill me with any defensive confidence. And to keep it a stat, Courtois kept the score down. Courtois is still arguably the best goalkeeper in world football because if it wasn't for him, it would have been much worse. So, but yeah, you can't write off Madrid. But Barcelona looking really good now.
Can I ask my friend Paul a quick question?
Oh, Barry, go for it, man.
Yeah, Paul, like, if you was Spurs, like, what would you do? Do you need fullbacks, a backup number 9, maybe some midfielders? Like, what would you do?
You want to give us a striker? You know,
Fullbacks.
The most obligatory thing would be absolutely a right back. Like that, we are so decompensated. It's crazy. Our fullbacks don't go and attack. Today, Mendy was a little bit better attacking. And look at the first minutes for Madrid, he was crossing.
Paul, Reece James is not for sale. Reece James is not for sale.
I don't care if
break the bank for Reece.
I don't even care if they bring Davies and he plays changed. I don't know. I want someone. I just want someone. I don't even. He's 16 years old. Bring someone. He can't be worse than these guys.
All right, that's it for me. I'll see you guys soon.
Peace out, Barry. Yes, yeah. Barca back, and how worried are you about how Real Madrid have been looking so far, form-wise? Yes, yeah.
That's
you know, like you can talk, but
the
words.
Yeah. My bad. You guys can hear me now, right?
No.
Okay. Clearly you could. So, so let me.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, because if I say,
So, let me just say, this is a tough situation that Real Madrid are in, because like Real Madrid, this is like, I feel like this period is historically bad for them all the time. The January doesn't seem like a good month for them historically. I don't know what it is. And then also we also have to talk about like the dip in form of Benzema. It seemed like no, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like
we're not gonna just slander this guy.
I'm not trying to slander him.
He's a Ballon d'Or winner, and what he did is what he did. What we're not gonna do is not crap on Benzema. We're not gonna do this.
It seems like the moment he touched the Ballon d'Or, his powers got zapped.
Oh, wow.
That's what it feels like. So it's weird because like they haven't been good. Like this is, even the beginning of the season, they haven't been the best. I'm not gonna lie to you. So this is like not something new. I mean, Paul knows more about this than I do, but every time I watch them play, I'm not convinced. You know, they're getting results, but
sorry.
They're getting results, but then the performance has not been great. You know, Benzema is not scoring key goals like he used to. You know, Vinicius, their attacking pattern is very predictable because they don't have a right winger. So basically,
Barca back, basically back.
I mean, I've said this for a long time. It's the league. Yeah, like when we talk about when Barcelona play teams out there, they're good. Compared to the
Champions... don't do that. We've been insulting Javi because I'm a narrative merchant. I'm a narrative merchant.
But you're talking about the Champions League.
We can't have Javi winning the league ahead of Ancelotti. Keep in mind that Ancelotti has never won a league back to back, and people call Javi a bomb.
We're talking about the Champions League versus the league. Barcelona, they're good at winning the league. I mean, look at it. Look at the evidence, HH. Like I understand you're looking at it specifically
about Barcelona, but you're disregarding how we've been insulting Javi. Everybody calls him Javi at traders. Javi from Dune, Javi from the desert. This guy's a bomb. We can't ignore that. You gotta say, oh, Barca good in the league. What happened in the UCL group? You saw what happened. You saw what Inter did to Barca. That was on Javi.
But HH, you're looking at it I'm looking at it from this perspective. What kind of manager is Xavi? He's more of a coach than he is a manager, which means that in-game tactic and tactical aspect of the game, he's not elite. But in terms of like developing a style of play, coaching the team, making them understand what to do, how to play, know where to go, he's very good at that. And when you're talking about the league, that's what you need to win the league. Identity, a style of play, everyone understanding their role, everyone understanding what they have to do, and you win the league. But when it comes to the Champions League, when you play against teams that you don't know, you've never faced before, you don't play Inter Milan all the time. You don't play Bayern Munich. Technically they do, but you don't. So it's like it's unpredictable. Then it's all about tactical. Okay, on that day, can you tactically outclass your opposition? And he's developing in that aspect. But in terms of like a clear style of play, how he wants the team to play, Everyone know what they do. You look at Barcelona today. They could play the game with the eyes closed, and that's what that's something he's been doing in the training ground.
Okay.
So when I say the reason why I picked Barcelona to win the league was that
No,
aspect.
you didn't. Yes, from
Yes,
the
I
start,
did.
you picked Barca.
I didn't, not from the start, but when you asked me,
Oh, not from the start, but
no,
just
no,
now.
but actually,
But yes,
no,
at the
but
start,
when
who did you pick for La Liga? Who did you pick for La Liga at the start?
I'm telling you, I said Real Madrid, but
Okay.
then when I saw the evidence and you said, okay, who do you pick? I said Barcelona. Everyone clowned me. And I said it. Barcelona's gonna win the league.
Man,
And the reason
that's
they
Capri
are.
Son, man. That's
It
Capri
is.
Son, man.
I mean,
Wait,
that's
hold on.
the honest
Let's
truth,
take
you
to
know?
Dubinsky's, man.
So-
Casey, Javi Atreides finally rides the sandworm. Let's see what he does. Because here's my thing. If Barca lose to United and don't win the league, I think we're not going to get back to an outline in Javi. So for Javi, he needs to at least either win the Europa League or at least win the league. But if he loses to Rashford and he loses to Real Madrid in the league, then we're going to go back to Kleiner game. We're not counting in Copa del Rey. Madrid 14-2 UCLs. Thank you for the Dubinsky. Real Madrid are defensively weak without Chouameni. This is a glorified friendly. People need to stop overreacting, especially Barca played great. They may be UCL favorites. Oh, come on, that's below the belt.
No, man, I need to talk. I need to answer this. Like, does someone here think that if Alaba and Chouameni were playing, this would have been different? Are you fucking kidding me? I've seen people saying that Camavinga was ass. Well, if Camavinga was ass, Modric, what the fuck? Like, and my weakness is Modric, okay? And Ancelotti, because he hates to make decisions, instead of taking Modric out, who he then took out at 65 minutes.
So you're saying if Chouameni and Alaba played, Real still lose
the same
this
thing.
badly.
The same thing.
Same thing.
It's not the players. It's the tactics. It's the depth of the bench. It's everything about planification.
Shout out to King Stash. Since Casemiro and Bale left, Real Madrid ain't been the same. Bale.
Bro, Bale.
How many games was Bale playing in his final season? Let me see. Casemiro. We can maybe have a convo about Casemiro. Bale. No. Sorry, no, Bale. No. Patrick. Real Madrid lose this weekend. Great, just great. We freaking suck right now. I pray to God the Cowboys don't let me down tomorrow, or else. Bro, the last time the Cowboys, when was it, like 95? The last time that they won the Super Bowl? Or something like that, man. Those Cowboys are trash, bro. Patrick, half hope, man. Half hope, bro. Ahmad Fadi. We could have had Theo and Hakimi fullback pairing, but instead we have Glasval started in big 2023 because of Castilla and Spanish tax. My head is hot. Wow. If you guys had Theo and Hakimi, that's a crazy pairing.
No, but I understand. No, but
you're mute. Yes, you're on mute. You're mute. Yes, yeah.
Paul, it's not even on that. Like, you look at
that's a crazy pairing.
No, you look at the plays they let go. Kovacic, Odegaard, Hakimi, Theo. Like, sometimes do you know the thing is, Paul, shout out to you.
This guy has been, the Florentino Perez has been asleep for 3 years.
Yeah, because I think look at what Hakimi is doing. Look at what Theo is doing. Look at what Odegaard is doing.
But having said that, I do understand Theo and Hakimi's selves. Theo wasn't what is now. It was the pandemic. Real Madrid needed to have a stability economically. I don't hold those cells. I hold Odegaard's cells. That I didn't understand. But yeah, whatever.
No. Odegaard, man. That is the guy that you keep, bro. What is it called? Wing. Mount tweets Boehly. I'm moved. Christensen. Okay, Wing. I don't know how to decipher that, so over the boss. Shout out to you, Wing, man. Albert Cardenas, any right back, Paul? Okay, I'll give you DeAndre Yedlin. Would you take Yedlin? No, Paul. Say no. Say no.
Paul, can I ask you?
No.
Paul, can I ask you a question though? Honest question. Can I ask you? What you call it? Does Florentino Perez never want to replace Modric and Kroos? Does he not want to ever replace them?
No, that's the problem. Because Ancelotti doesn't value your work and your training. He just values his friends. He has openly said Modric and Kroos are his friends. Kroos deserves to play. Modric, bro, he's like he was dead in the field. Like he shouldn't have played.
No. Ancelotti. So Ancelotti is old school. He's
Hierarchy.
very
It's
old
hierarchies.
school. He's very old school. So, like he's not part of the whole new wave of managers. The guy's old school, old school.
But don't you think that you need to manage a player like Modric? Like Modric he's not gonna play till he's on 102 years old.
We saw it at the World Cup. Like he'll do like one quick moment. And I think Modric's last hurrah was that reverse pass he gave to Carvajal in the UCL final. After that, Modric said, "Look, that's it. He's
But you had to manage.
That was his last hurrah. Was that reverse pass?
It just should be useful. Yeah, go ahead.
Jay Jokin. If Fats had played today, Real would have won.
Hashtag
this guy is still getting insults.
Hamburgers.
Still. Albert Cardenas.
He deserves
Desert
it.
tax. Can Xavi win a cup in Spain though?
Ooh, that's cool. That's a good point.
You see, my thing is, I don't know who wins La Liga right now. I can't call it. Hence why, because I think it could go either way. But I'm just saying, if Xavi wins it,
next games for Madrid. This is crazy. Next game is Atletico or Valencia. No, Atletico, I think. Next game is Real Sociedad, which is 2 points behind Real Madrid. It's a crazy team, Real Sociedad. And next game is another very hard. Like in the worst month for Madrid. Like it's very seriously. Like I don't see Madrid doing this.
Who's managing
Sociedad? Okay. So Real have Villarreal away, Copa del Rey, Athletic Bilbao away in the league, Sociedad at home in the league, Valencia at home in the league, and then Mallorca.
Those are incredibly hard teams.
Who's the manager of Sociedad?
Snake eyes. Madrid lost today because of their midfield. They were dominated. Even the subs made no difference. The Barca midfield had a training session today. No, look, there was glimpses of old school Barca. It was glimpses of old school Barca. That's how good those guys were, man. Yes, you want to say something?
No, who is the manager of Sociedad? Is it Pellegrini? Is it or is it?
No, he's Betis, I think. Is it Betis?
That's okay. No, I thought someone knew. Never mind. Go ahead.
And Zoteng TV, how good was Ozil really? Odegaard, you see
No.
Actually, you know what? This is a great segue. This is actually a great segue. Because let's talk. Let's actually a great segue. Now, people love to be reactionary and not to have stuff like this. Odegaard is a quality player based on form. No legacy, based purely on form. If you say that he's the best player in the league, boom, that's fine. What we're not going to do is say Odegaard is better than Ozil.
That's crazy.
Odegaard will never, ever in his entire career reach the passing IQ of Ozil. That will never happen. Like Ozil has probably one of the best passing IQs of a player that I've ever seen.
I mean,
what?
No, I mean, he's still young though.
Yeah, like, talk, man. Let's talk.
No, but people don't like this. If you look back on Odegaard as a player, people don't understand. This kid, the guy was 15 years old, 16 years old, was a wonder kid. That's why Real Madrid paused. Real Madrid signed him.
What do you say? So you're saying that he can meet Ozil or surpass Ozil in his career? So you said we should wait. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, Odegaard is special. Let me just say that. He's a special player. So
no.
Let's just wait.
We should watch it. Just say it with your chest. You feel that he can surpass Ozil.
I love Ozil. I love Ozil. But come on, he was good at certain aspect of the game. A certain aspect of the game, he wasn't. So you know what I mean?
But that's my thing. I think that Odegaard has better balance than Ozil. I think Odegaard is probably better in tight spaces than Ozil as well. But in terms of what Ozil was for, Ozil was a luxury player. And Ozil is from a time past called the number 10 when he used to have luxury players. In terms of what Ozil was, there are very few players I can think of that did what Ozil did better than Ozil.
Yes, it's not a better creative passer, but as a complete player, like he's a way better finisher than when it comes to scoring, shooting the ball. He's a better shooter. So I don't think he's like talent-wise, probably not as talented, but can he have a better career? Maybe.
Yeah,
he can't even have a better career.
Okay, so
probably Arsenal. Why is it?
Wait. Can I say something?
I'll come to some answers. So, Avia Life, your boys Arsenal, you're winning the league. This is the year that you win the league.
One step at a time, we move in silence. One step at a time, we move in silence. I'm proud of the team. We're moving in silence. We're moving in silence.
What do you mean by moving in silence? Shout out to Miss Smallwood. Shout out to Miss Smallwood. But can you see the table? What do you mean? Are you moving in silence? Even like this is you're in the title run.
Yes, don't tell nobody. Don't let nobody hear you. They might.
Even like you are in a title run. Okay. Look, H7. You're in the title run, aren't you? H7. Are you there? Magpies, Arsenal. Talk to me. Is this their season? Is this their year?
Can you bring the table up again? Sorry, 1 second.
I'm not scrolling down.
No, you don't have to scroll down. All I want to point is, do you know who's in third place right now? I'm just saying that yesterday I was saying that United and stuff was in title race, but like why are Newcastle involved in this conversation? I'm just curious.
Magpies, you are one of the weirdest individuals I've ever heard of in my life.
No, I'm just.
How are you sort of? You're actually fighting with yourself. It is bonkers. You're literally fighting with your literally, bro. No, put it this way. Okay, Magpies. My uncle is a doctor and he knows a few psychologists and so forth. You need to see a psychologist because this personality is weird.
I appreciate the psychoanalysis, man, but like it's a legitimate question. Like, why are Newcastle in this conversation?
Because no one is taking Isaac and Longstaff seriously, man. Longstaff and Isaac are not doing anything.
Despite being only how many
Magpies,
points?
Sean Longstaff and Isaac are not leading these guys to a freaking title. Like, okay, when Longstaff is not lifting up the trophy, okay, that's not happening.
Okay, we'll see. I mean, I don't know where the Chelsea your club is. I mean, I was even at 10 points ahead of them for some reason. But anyway, we were here to talk about Arsenal.
Arsenal, man.
Talk about Arsenal. So at the end of the day, Conte is a fraud.
He's a prick.
I expected, at least in the London derby, for them to fight.
Maybe play some football. Try and play.
They were awful. They were garbage.
No. Actually, you know what? Magpies, whoever was there on the previous show, I owe everybody on that previous show an apology. Because everyone said that Conte is going to bottle it, he's going to break it. And I was like, come on. I am shocked by what Conte and Tottenham did today. Disgraceful.
More importantly, Hugo Lloris.
Wait, hold on, Magpies. I'll come back to you. Magpies, Conte, I'll come to you if you like. Magpies.
Yeah. And to be honest, like Hugo Lloris, I mean, the first goal, I think Saka hit, like, it's a tame shot. He hits it straight at Hugo Lloris, and Hugo Lloris palms into his own net. And then the second goal, enough said. I have no idea what Hugo Lloris is doing. I'm actually suspecting that possibly Hugo Lloris is the reason why France actually don't have a World Cup right now. The guy is he's retired now though, so fair enough.
He's a parry merchant, bro. He's a parry merchant. He doesn't catch. He just parries.
He's awful. He's so
terrible.
But at the end of the day, I mean,
hold up, because didn't this clown parry the ball in Leo Di Maria's path for the third goal for Argentina?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Yes. No, that was a good save. That was a good save.
Give me a break.
No, it was.
Oh,
no,
so Kenny,
a better save 60 feet away from
in
the post,
a guy's
from the penalty box.
No, Kenny, you parry the ball away from danger, not towards danger.
But that shot, where the shot came from, it was so close. Like
Kenny, hold on, Kenny. Okay, hold on, Kenny. Can I ask you a question? Mandzuki's goal. Can you remind me how that worked?
No, obviously, no. That's Mandzuki's different.
But he's a trash keeper who makes an amazing save once every blue.
Bayern pumped him 7 goals, man. Bayern pumped him 7 goals.
It's horrible.
Yeah, so but ultimately, like Arsenal are obviously the real deal this season. They are the title favorites
after like over 10 years or something. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to give credit to Arteta and the mentality that's installed in this Arsenal team. They are now
twice. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, yeah,
You know,
but
if Arsenal win the league, they would have won a major trophy more recently than Chelsea.
No, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but the problem, but HH, the thing is that if they win the league, they'll have way more trophy Premier League titles than Chelsea will have. You know, and you're not even competing.
Worry UCL from Arsenal, man. Worry UCL, man.
Okay, yeah, but you need to worry about your owner in Twitter Spaces, to be honest. So we'll talk about that later.
Magpies, can we stay on topic, please? Can we please stay on topic, Magpies? Thank you.
One club is run like a professional club. The other one club is run like a joke right now. So, but yeah, but. In credit to Arsenal, they're now 8 points clear of Manchester City. Yes, if they can maintain that, I think, because they obviously play City back to back in, I think, February time. If they can go into those fixtures being still 8 points, I think they should still go on to win the title. They have difficult games.
Come on. Do you know what if these guys actually win this title? After everything we've said and how we've used them for a clowning thing. I mean, imagine.
I'm scared.
Because AFTV was built upon them being trash and so forth.
Yeah, but you can't. If they win the title, you can't. Let's keep this stuck. Arsenal actually playing probably the best football in the Premier League.
Yes.
So why are we like, if they win it, so it's like they'll
because it's Arsenal, because it's little bro. It's little bro.
Hey, stop with that little bro shit, bro. Stop with that little bro shit. You're an artificial club. How many times do I have to say this to you, bro?
Magpies, as I was saying, like little bro winning APL, it seems so weird.
But they'll deserve to win it because they played the best football. They actually had a structured plan to get where they need to be. They made intelligent signings, and they've actually got a mentality to continue to maintain over a 38-game season. All of the other teams, Liverpool, Chelsea, and even City to a certain extent, aren't where they need to be.
So Marcus, you're saying that they win a title when Chelsea are in a rebuild. That's what you're telling me.
How are you in a rebuild when you're
so you're telling me that they only win it when so if they win it's rebuild tax.
You spent $500 million though.
Can I go on this after
you spent more than us. How about that?
There's an asterisk on them winning, so it's rebuild tax. Okay, no, I got it. So Samantha, talk to me. Talk to me about Arsenal's rebuild season. Rebuild tax. Talk to me.
You had the rebuild with Lampard. You had the rebuild with Tuchel. Now we have another rebuild. Okay. That's what I want to say. Arsenal are going to win the league. I predicted this. That Arsenal's going to win the league. Let's face it. Man City is going to become third. Man United second. And Arsenal can win the league if they buy another midfielder. I think they need another midfielder because that glue of that team is, for me, Partey. If he gets injured, they're not going to win the league. But if they buy another midfielder, they probably can win the league. And let's face it, they play the best football. The attack is fantastic. I've never seen such a good attack since, I think, Man City 17-18? Yeah, 17-18. So I think they're going to win the league.
Oh, no,
hold on. Are we going to skip past the part where she said United are going to come second? Are you telling me that in Haaland's first season, City will come third?
Yeah.
I'm saying no. I'm being real. No, the way things are going, obviously after that Manchester derby, United coming second isn't like because my thing. My thing with City is this: after that garbage Pep said about I don't care about the Premier League, we've won a lot. I think this clown is just focusing on the UCL fully. He's putting everything into
it's mind games. It's mind games.
Sorry, before I go to Paul, now I read the comments, and I've been attacked by guys saying that I'm going to unsubscribe from this bum-ass channel because of the insults that this clown with shades gives to Arsenal. So, to those my enemies out there. Arsenal.
Arsenal. You belittle. Be honest. You belittle them.
I need to give you the two flex. I need to clown Arsenal, and also I should also congratulate them. So clowning Arsenal, I'm sorry, it's all part of the game. It's all part of the part of the game. Is calling them little bro. Little bro aside, rebuild tax aside, Henry flopping in his only UCL final thing aside.
You see, wicked big brother.
No. Hold on. Arsenal are playing the best football. That's why you hate it.
But
if Arsenal wins this league, they 1000% deserve it. And I put my hands up. When Arteta was hired, I didn't think that they would be here at all. Forget about here in 4 or 5 seasons. I didn't think they'd even be here. The fact that like how well they're playing and just how they blew Tottenham off that pitch. They blew them off the pitch, and just how good their chemistry is, you cannot hate. It's football. This is a football team. And I'll hold hands up. After suffering through the kryptonite disaster acid that is Chelsea's football, watching Arsenal, I'm envious. So yeah, maybe I'm petty. Maybe I'm hating. But here's the thing. H7, let's me hate, because I have to take out my anger on something. If you watch Chelsea every week, I'm taking my anger out on your club.
I need allow hate as well.
Okay,
let everyone else talk.
It is what it is. So my thing is, as long as Chelsea continue to struggle, I'm going to hate you at every point.
But I don't have an issue with that. I see that as a sign of respect, man. Other people, they don't like it. They like it when people like. I like that. 8-7. I like that.
Wait, okay. Paul, do you this Arsenal guys?
Professor.
No, but Paul, let me ask you a real question, Paul. If they don't win the league, will this be the biggest choke job in history?
Not really.
How would it be the choke job if you say they are never going to win the league? Like,
Can I respond?
Yes.
Can I respond, Paul?
That's a fair question.
No, Paul, that's not me. Paul, that's why you're on the ballot for the panel door this year. That's why because you asked real questions. Paul, let me respond. Paul, that was before. But Paul, as of right now, the game has changed. So as of right now, they're now dictating the pace of the league.
We need to see Chelsea's new position now, man. Come on, let's just
well, we can see Chelsea there. Look at them there.
Okay,
Paul, Chelsea there.
Okay.
Magpies.
Or in the house. Okay. Any Chelsea slander gets you straight yellow. Any Chelsea slander gets you yellow. So you'll be the one with your final one.
Look at your position there. 7.
I don't give a damn whether you come from the same country. I'm going to book you. Paul,
they want today, didn't move up the table. Imagine.
Paul, things have changed. What did the essay say? What did he say? Streets, please tell me what the essay said. Paul,
you didn't see the foul, so it is what it is.
He said the truth. He said the truth.
Is this the year for Arsenal? This is the year for the title.
I think, but you know what? You put in the title that, or somewhere that a point of inflection was this game. And I don't think it was the Arsenal Tottenham. I think that the point of inflection for the league was the United City game. I think that game has changed. I still, I've always said that I think Arsenal.
Oh no! So sorry, Paul, real quick. So, yes, that's a yellow. That's a yellow for you. Yes. That's a yellow.
Joking. What is
it?
Paul, sorry.
Another United fan. Wow.
J Joking, thank you, J Joking. Legend, J Joking. Paul, continue.
I mean, I always said that I thought Arsenal would win, even though, I didn't see it as clear. But since that United City game, I have it like crystal clear. I think Arsenal will win. It's football, anything can happen. I can see even. In fact, I might even agree with Samasi with United second and City third.
Thank you.
Because I don't see.
No, but Paul, on that, I know that it's all combined. Because Paul, because maybe you could get into the whole kind of Spanish mentality and so forth. Explain this to me, because we said that is this maybe lost in translation? I think that's BS. But let me get a Spanish perspective. So after the City loss, but this was before Arsenal won, Pep said, I don't care about the Premier League or the Karabuki Cup. We've won a lot. Mind games, him having a wrong mentality. What do you think Pep is trying to do saying that? Because those were his words. Is it lost in translation? But I can't give you lost in translation that, because you've been in England long enough for that to be like, my words were different.
Nothing on translation, I can assure you. I think it's just Pep being Pep. I don't think he's thinking, you know what, I don't want to win this because we won a lot. No, I think he just doesn't want to talk to the media and says the first thing he thinks. That's Pep. He doesn't care. And he says it to you with a smiley face. But
he's losing. No. I know Pep. He was a Bayern manager for 4 years. Crazy tactic and crazy interviews. He does that sometimes. You think, what is he talking about?
No. And I think because I remember Mourinho. I think the first time Pep actually swore was in response to something that Mourinho said. This was during the peak Real Madrid-Barca era. And I think Mourinho just said something, and like Pep was just, blah, 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 blah. I told you, man, like Pep is genuinely
No.
weird.
HH, you can't use Mourinho as somebody to make Pep weird. Like Mourinho pisses everybody off, so you can't use Mourinho as an example. That's just reaching.
But not everyone reacts to Mourinho the way that Pep does. That's the thing. Yes, is this Arsenal's year, man? And also speak on how Conte is a bomb.
Okay.
As well.
First and first. Again, I wanted a big door, but in October I said Arsenal was going to win the league. I conceded the league to Arsenal since October. So, but
didn't you say that Spurs would finish second though?
Mike Pie Studio, bro.
Tomato to tomato.
But here's the thing, HH. The thing is the moment I realized this guy's a serious is Arsenal were winning games easily. They were making the league as a joke. They were going to home, away, ground. It didn't matter. They were going to games. They were winning them easily. That's like the clearest sign. When I was watching Chelsea win leagues, Chelsea will go there and you're like, man, Chelsea are not gonna lose today. They're not. You watch the game like, man, I don't know how they concede. Like that. That's what I feel with Arsenal. Arsenal do not concede goals. They don't concede goals. They control the midfield. And they end up scoring goals. Like today, look at the goal they scored today. Bukayo Saka. Where did that goal come? Out of nothing. Mistake by Lloris.
Wait, hold up. No. Lloris tax. Now, the Odegaard goal, that's the thing of beauty. That first Arsenal goal is because they've got a bomb-ass keeper.
But my point is this is like, you got, I know this happened today, but throughout the season, Arsenal was good. Arsenal was legit good. They will go to games, they win. They go to games, they win. They go to the games, they win. And the only two games, I think the two games they dropped points in was...
Wait, sorry, yes, just real quick. So, Wing, that is a yellow for poor grammar. I've been analysis this morning, so that's a yellow for horrendous grammar. So guys, remember, you can still be booked in the street. You can be booked in the street as well. So you're on a yellow. Remember, Mods, Wing is on a yellow for horrible grammar. Please. Yes,
he looks very happy to be here, Modric, as well. He looks very, very happy to be in Chelsea.
No, it's like an indictment on the league. Like everyone had a chance to play against Arsenal, and they beat everyone except for United, of course, and Newcastle. But they beat everyone. Like now it's down to United again. Now it's down to Manchester City. And if United and Manchester City don't beat them, then they're unstoppable. Like, do you think Southampton is gonna stop them? Do you think Crystal Palace is gonna stop them?
Southampton did.
But do you don't to rely on Southampton to beat them, and you're relying on Everton, you're relying on Wolves, you're relying on Unai Emery. Like, I shout out to Unai Emery, he beat us in the final, Villarreal, whatever. But still, like, come on.
Hey, what about Man United next Sunday? What about you?
But that's the thing. That's a test. And the thing is, we haven't beat them in the Emirates for a while now. For the last couple of seasons, we always lose. We always lose to them in the Emirates. So, they have some weird juju. I don't understand. So, yeah, I mean, they clearly have been the best team, and they well deserved it, bro. I think they're on like a 18 run, like winning run or something crazy like that. It's insane, HH. Like, these guys are not the unbeaten run. They're not losing.
No, because I want to bring this up. Rob, Conte.
I don't think
is Rob is Conte a bomb? Rob.
In what sense?
Is he a bomb? Full stop. No, sorry. Is he a bomb? Question. Okay, you know what? All right. That's the yellow. I'm giving myself a yellow.
Yellow card for
He asked in which context.
Okay, you know what? Yeah,
write it down.
Yeah. Okay, right now. Okay, so I'm gonna yellow. Okay, so Rob, is Conte trash?
No, I think it's a lot has to do with the players, their mentality, just their ability as footballers, because some of them are not good enough for top 16. So I think it's a lot of the players are a lot to blame. Daniel Levy is to blame. I do think that Conte does deserve some blame, but I think it's mainly the players not being good enough, not being consistent enough, not having the right mentality, not playing well enough. Like Sessegnon has been very poor this season, for example, and he always looks very average, very mediocre. Matt Doherty the same. You have Emerson Royal, who's not good enough. You have so many players that just aren't it. And there's also a lack of creativity and vision in the team. So it's, a lot has to do with the players and with Daniel Levy not investing in the team, not giving money, not signing players. So that's why every manager has failed since they joined the club.
You know what? As much as I want to clown Conte, and I so want to clown Conte, the consistent issue is that freaking Daniel Levy dude.
Like Ian is the only consistent since they joined the club, and every manager has failed since then.
Can I ask a question quickly?
Yeah,
about
go for it.
Like, what was this? Like, because every time they say they hire a coach to win trophies, like, what trophies are you aiming for? Because let's be honest, they're not winning no Premier Leagues. They're not winning the Champions League. So what is basically when you say they want to win trophies, is FA Cup and League Cup. So that, like every time there's this high expectation for Tottenham, but I don't get because over the past years,
Penny, they never target those trophies. That's their issue. They always target top 4 instead. They target.
Do you know why it's bad? Because you see, I've been to Tottenham Stadium. This stadium. Now I've not been inside. I've just been outside because I had to do some filming for like this TV thing I was doing. That stadium looks like a spaceship. So you spent all this money on, I think they said that it is the only fully modern stadium in the world, like fully modern stadium. So there's no stadium that is as more modern as that Tottenham Stadium. So you spend that money on it and you make a deal with the NFL that the NFL can use it. All that money you invested in that stadium, why didn't you invest it on actually getting better players and actually having a better team? Because Levy, he's a businessman. And Levy will always put business before actually having a good quality football team. He'll always put business before. Because there's no reason why you should have a stadium like that without actually having a team that can actually help you to win trophies. Because so I'm going into probably one of the craziest stadiums on the planet. But the team who hosts the stadium have not won a major trophy in how many years? It's madness. Like, I'm sorry. I mean this with all due disrespect. Tottenham have to be one of the biggest losers in the world. It's not as a club of epitomizing having a loser mentality. It's Tottenham. I'm sorry, you know. Yes, you want to say something. I want to cook up to you guys.
You know, I was thinking about this today. I was like, yeah, I get why you say Conte does not deserve blame, but yes, he does for stupidity. The sheer stupidity of him going to Tottenham. You know, one thing I've always said about Conte is I 100% agree with that. He's a B-Tech Mourinho. I've always said that, and I've always said that the Premier League title that he wanted with the team that Mourinho built. Like he really piggybacked on Mourinho. But the thing is, like Conte was always calculated on when and where he goes to manage. He's always been very calculated. Tell me what calculation he made in his brain to think, you know what? Pep Guardiola is at Man City. Klopp is at Liverpool. These two teams are very good. I'm gonna go into that league, and I'm gonna go to Tottenham, and Tottenham Hotspur. I'm gonna go into that team, and I'm gonna do something there. Like, come on, like guys, it just sometimes it's like it doesn't take Einstein to understand that. For what I am as a manager and the way I function, Tottenham is the worst club I can go to. That's just common. Like I think that's something we all understood. So yeah.
Also, J2S thoughts on this on Arsenal and Spurs and Jose and Alexander.
Yeah, you remember the Arteta, Oli, and Lampard debate? I mean, I think we all know Arteta's won that debate now. Because I don't know where Oli is.
He's no. J2S, the guy above you was 24.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
No.
He's fishing right now.
You were only in. Yes, you were only in.
Let him fish, guys. Let him fish, bro. Relax.
I think soon Lampard and Arteta will be at opposite ends of the table as well. So,
damn.
Well, technically, Lampard won a Champions League.
Kenny,
What?
stop. Kenny, stop. Kenny.
He's not lying.
Wait, no. Hold on, no.
No, technically, technically, Lampard has finished.
Technically speaking, you're on yellow. Technically speaking, you're on yellow.
You gave HH PTSD from the complicated challenge. I was like, no.
What's this?
Yeah.
Man?
I mean, I said earlier, what did we expect when Tottenham fielded Papa Sarr and Højbjerg as a midfield pivot? I mean,
bro, they had Dyer Longley. Who signs Longley?
I mean, Tottenham signed Emerson Royale when Barcelona signed him this summer.
No, J2S, you're not going to do that. J2S, Emerson Royale has invested in an oxygen tank.
Same thing that Chelsea done with Zakaria.
No, he's Chicken Royale. It's not Emerson Royale.
Did this guy just call him Chicken Royale?
No. That's what Expression calls him, Chicken Royale.
Yeah, Toby as well. The Spurs fan calls him that as well. It's Chicken Royale. Yeah. I mean, he's not from Brazil. I don't know where he's born out. He's in the Fred and the Richarlison category.
But Jason, are Arsenal winning it, or if United win the next two games?
I mean, if you look at my AVI,
Fergie lives.
Look at my AVI. There's a different story.
J2S.
Stop it.
Oh, I like that.
That is clean. That is clean.
J2S, that is disgusting.
J2S manager in Manchester.
See, that's what I love about J2S. You give me hope, man.
Yeah, he's the best ball manager in Manchester. I mean, that fraud Pep. Oh, we can't. We've got a lot. He said the same.
Wait, hold on. Where was this photo taken? Because he literally is looking at the trophy.
I don't know.
Obviously, the montage is just like.
Hey, you know what?
If United fluke their way to the title, guys are just going to use that photo and so forth.
The EPL is going to have.
All errors come to an end.
The EPL is going to have red ribbons regardless. It is what it is, bro. It's going to have red ribbons. No more blue. No more blue.
Fuck blue, man.
Yeah. I mean, I think
maybe. All right.
That is it. Do you play Arsenal Saturday? It is Saturday, right?
Yes.
Next
is
it Saturday night? Is it Saturday morning?
I think it's Sunday, isn't it though? Because we play Wednesday, Sunday. Yep.
Oh
Sunday.
yeah, because you play Plus on Wednesday.
And we play no one, so we're gonna be resting for you, man. You might be ready for that game.
I mean, I'm just saying, if we beat Palace and then we beat Arsenal, we're 3 points behind. I mean,
no. Then it's on.
Because if we didn't play Palace midweek and we beat Arsenal, for example, then it'd be 6 points.
See, that's why, because if United beats Palace, then there's going to be then that game is going to have massive meaning. See, let's say United lose to Palace or the draw, then be like, okay, let's do something for top four. But if they beat them, then it's like, oh, hold up, because it's so funny. United and Arsenal, their focus was top four. But subtly speaking, if United beats Palace, it's like, wait a minute. We have now somehow stumbled upon a title race now, where our focus was actually top four.
A real one though, none of that Liverpool and Messi.
Yeah, none of that hugging.
It's a real rivalry. Real.
Liverpool and
actually, so do you think Ten Hag and Arteta will fight?
Oh, bro, it's gonna be war. It's gonna be war.
Twitter is gonna be a mess. Arsenal fan and Man United back up.
Thank you, Kenny. You said it. City fans and Liverpool fans, nah, it ain't
too much hugging going.
It ain't it, man. You see, man, because here's the thing: we've not had Arsenal fans, United fans in this era of Twitter or for football Twitter. Because remember, the last time Arsenal United were competing, wait, was Twitter still a thing when Arsenal United were going for the football title?
That's like 2008.
Yeah,
2002.
Really far back.
Because
2002
I think Twitter literally came to be in 06 or was it 07?
08, 09, around that time.
So basically, Twitter was basically the last time United.
That's when Chelsea and United was competing. That's when Chelsea and United was competing.
So basically, we've never had football Twitter when Arsenal and United have been competing for a title. So, bro, Twitter is going to be crazy.
Yeah,
it's going to be crazy.
Everyone knows Arsenal United rivalry is the most fiercest.
No. That is what started. But that was what started the Premier League. Was that rivalry? It started.
And also, you had the box office managers, or you had Wenger, peak Wenger at that time, and Fergie going out as well. So he just added more. This Liverpool, Man City,
crash rivalry, man. No, because that's why
destroy Henry.
They're hugging each other.
For a rivalry, you need those. Again, I don't know whether you guys remember. Some of you guys may be too young. I know Mark definitely knows. So I can't remember what CS was. It was United, Arsenal, and United had a penalty last minute.
Oh,
and Van Nistelrooy took it, and then he hit the bar. If you look at what Martin Q
yeah, the way he celebrated on it.
Yeah. I would have punched him if it was.
Bro, because you know why? They got an unfair penalty, bro. These lot, the refs used to, the refs were United.
See, now they're crying.
No.
Bro, yeah, the usual. The ref was on the side.
I mean, they cried when we beat their invincible record.
I'm telling you,
no.
You
but you know what I always say?
Blah, blah, blah.
Because I think maybe this will be like a different. Maybe we can do this on a Sunday show. Still, and I'm sure Paul will agree with me on this and everything. I've never seen a fiercer rivalry than Barca Real Pep Mourinho.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Because in terms of how good the football was, half-fierce rivalry between the players and the managers, I've never seen anything like that. Because basically every game was like high football, high quality, and both guys hated each other. And also, as Paul will know, the whole political thing. It is the royal kind of state of Spain against like the little David guys of Catalonia. So that thing had everything. And you put Mourinho in it as well with Pep. Like, I don't think football ever... Who knows? We don't know the future, but in terms of, because it was Messi, it was Cristiano, it's Real Madrid, it's Barcelona, it's Pep, it's Mourinho. It's at everything.
I mean, Casemiro,
Partey, don't tell me you're going to say that Arteta and...
Ten Hag, Garnacho, Martinelli,
and Ketchup Vegas. That's the new average.
Yes, we're not putting Xhaka and Eriksen in the same category as Modric and Javier. We're not doing that.
Partey, Casemiro, bro. What do you mean?
And Ketchup is Vegas. Well, this is the new Henri Van Nistelrooy. You get me? This is every change. And Ketchup Vegas.
That is disgusting. But so because you know, like obviously, like they all like to put the striker. So it was like, hey, look, Cristiano or Messi, who's going to score? And I have been thinking of Nketiah and the horse next to each other. That's it.
You have Marcus or Cristiano. You have I don't know, Saka or Messi.
No. We see. We will never see anything, but I just think it'll be nice just to see like this sort of being relived of like Arsenal and United, man. And what's also I said, SK, talk to me. Arsenal's run.
I mean,
hey, congrats for the win though. Shout out to.
Yes, shut up. SK, don't.
First win of the year. Congratulations,
bro. Woo.
No comment. Anyway, I mean, Arsenal has definitely been like really good. Like what's really impressed me about Arsenal is their ability to kind of adapt to, like, as the season's gone along, right? Like Jesus has been out for like over a month now, not including the World Cup, and we all thought like we were going to struggle with that, and they were able to adapt to that. And I think also their midfield has been like really important. Honestly, like the player that impresses me, I think the player that probably like helps Arsenal the most in terms of how they play now, it might be a little bit off the cuff. I think honestly it's been Zinchenko.
Yeah.
I think his ability to really like invert in that midfield and help Arsenal control games has been such a huge difference maker, and why like Arsenal seem to be winning games easily. But honestly, I think today it was more of a problem of Tottenham being just really poor. Then I don't think Arsenal really had to do anything special to eke out a result. So I think the focus should be more on Tottenham. And honestly, the problem with Tottenham is twofold. One, I think a lot of their players are just too old. They're too slow. They're decent-ish, but like they don't have the ability to press aggressively when they should. And I guess the good pressing team like Arsenal, that's just asking for a long day. Two, I think their two best players, especially Son, relies way too much on service, and he's never going to be the type of player to just carry a game on his own if his team isn't playing well, and which I think goes a little bit to explain like his slump this entire season. Three, their midfield is trash. Like their midfield is actual garbaggio, which is honestly why they tend to start games so slowly. And their squad is really weird. Like, how are you gonna play 3 at the back with fullbacks, but then you have fullbacks that can't dribble past people? Like,
Look,
what's the point of playing?
It's a complete mess. Actually, let me quickly also, because Alexander, really brief, because before I take your dubs, Arsenal's title thing, is this the year, bro?
I mean, I think
Alexander, speak up. We cannot hear you. You sound like a mouse. Speak up.
I think Arsenal it's been brilliant this season. I think Odegaard has been my favorite player to watch. And I think against this game, I agree. Spurs was very poor, but I think managing the games throughout managing the games this whole season, it's been impressive from Arteta, and then again Jesus getting injured and still playing fluid football with Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard. It's still very impressive, and we'll see though. We'll see. There's still a young squad at the end of the season. Who knows if they could, the pressure.
Okay, let me hit the basics, and then we'll talk about Jesus. Nemo, Arsenal win the Premier League. Odegaard wipes Ozil's Premier League legacy. Okay, but it still doesn't make him a better passer than Ozil. And Ozil at his peak is one of the best number 10s the game has ever seen. And that's just facts. So, okay, what is EPL legacy? So, you know that Ozil had a career for Real Madrid. Do you know Ozil is also a World Cup winner as well? Let's put some respect on Ozil's name, please. Thank you. Casey, Fede was better at Real than Odegaard. Recency bias. But it's called time. I mean, Paul, would you have wanted Real to give Odegaard time, or you agree with them?
No,
based on that moment, let's keep
Odegaard
going.
should have stayed. I think that was one of Zidane's mistakes. Zidane has that fault. He isn't the best at dealing with young talent. He never even believed in Vinicius. I don't know. It's half and half. It's not bad. It's not good. By the way, today Valverde was actually trash.
I mean, did he do that with Hakimi too?
No, I understand. Theo and Hakimi understand those cells. I mean, obviously Hakimi, I would take him blindly, But it's again, you have to understand. In La Liga in Spain, the pandemic, due to the structure of Real Madrid and Barcelona, it's not owners. It's a different thing. We needed to have a very healthy economy. In fact, Real Madrid got to see a balance of zero, spendings and money coming in. So yeah, okay. I mean, I think without the pandemic, we would have stayed with him.
Zoting TV, Odegaard AFC title over Ozil World Cup.
No.
Ozil was watched at 28.
No, that is
no.
That's
crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
Just no. Basically, just no.
Can
just
I ask? Does Ozil still have the Premier League assist record still, or was that industry plan have it now?
That's Henry.
It's Henry.
It's Henry and De Bruyne.
No, and De Bruyne. De Bruyne equals it's Henry and De Bruyne.
Shout out to Giroud.
Oh, it wasn't Ozil because of that Giroud.
Because of Giroud.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nimum, youngest manager in the league, youngest squad in the league, only 3 full seasons. You see, this is why I don't want Arsenal to win this league, man. If Arteta wins the league with Arsenal, uncomfortable conversations with Klopp having 1 trophy and Pep getting beat by his assistants. Okay,
It's fair.
It's true.
Mark
It's
Price.
true.
Mark Price.
No. The conversations will need
Mark
to be.
Mark Price. First of all, that top 4 comment you made about Man City is deserved a yellow. So I've not forgotten that. That's whole.
Oh no, I'm just curious because if Newcastle win their game next weekend and City lose to Spurs, Newcastle will be ahead of City.
Do you know Newcastle needs to start losing games and get with the program and so because I don't understand what Newcastle
you've only lost 1 game all season though. That's the thing. Right?
No, I will say this: the fact that Newcastle have done this with Sean Longstaff in their midfield.
But here's my thing.
Eddie Howe.
If Arsenal win the league, it looks bad on Pep. Because
it looks very bad.
It looks horrible on Pep.
He literally gave them 2 of their
I don't know.
It depends. Guess who?
No, I think it
looks bad on Klopp more than
Zeman, we're having a great hangouts without you. You know that.
Yeah,
it looks bad on both.
Now come and everything. It looks so guys are already leaving now already, man.
If you're looking at the pace,
you need a little bit of Tashnik and Lala on your team, bro. You can't be system merchant, bro.
If you're looking at the pace that Arsenal are going right now, they're looking like almost like 100 points. So I can't blame Man, like right now, they're having a crazy season.
Doesn't that make Pep look good though? HH?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Because it is Pep's. First of Pep, you spent 3 billion on this goal free called Haaland, especially if Haaland breaks the goal record, and you end up second behind a guy we all called the dude who got your cones and your bottles.
But he created them.
No.
He created them.
He did not.
He got bored of Klopp.
That's a lie.
Oh
my God. Seaman, you're such a Pep fan.
Miguel Rabines. Thank God that defensive managers like Conte are slowly being phased out like the dinosaur out of the beautiful game. Also, Kane has a serious decision to make of his future.
Yep.
He's only got 1 year.
He pulled. You know, for a guy that got no goals.
If he doesn't come to Bayern,
no. He has
he's
Samasi, he's not going to leave England. Don't take that out of your mind.
Hold on, Paul, I'm not complicated. So, Paul, what are you saying?
Yeah, no, just that this guy could have been playing for Real Madrid right now. It could have won UCL, could have won La Liga, and this guy.
That's true.
Wait, Kenny, what do you say? Kenny.
Yeah. Honestly, his best bet is going to Bayern Munich. Like, I don't like Man City is too late for him. Except the only trouble.
No. If we get the right
honestly,
what about Chelsea?
Nah.
Z-Man, have Z-Man.
Nah, Todd B, Todd Boehly is trying to buy young players. He's not going to buy old kids.
So how to say AJ? So Sunday, rest in peace. Mani title charge in January 2023.
Look at that jinx. Look at that jinx.
Okay, so he's trying to say that United will end on thingy. Look, man, here's the thing. Are we sure United even beats Palace? Because it's Palace away.
Yeah, hey, it's Rashford. I heard Rashford's injured, guys.
It's getting nervous. So you're nervous for Rashford? You're scared of Rashford?
Rashford's the best player in the league right now.
I thought it was Odegaard.
Hold up, Snake Eyes. What should happen to the fan who kicked Ramsdale?
He's getting banned apparently from Tottenham.
100%. That is assault. That is, you stupid moron. That guy literally came up from his standing and you kicked him.
You know, on the street, he would actually got smoked by Ramsdale. He's a small little guy as well.
No. But basically, my thing is that you complete moron because it's all caught on tape. Everyone can see you. And there will be so much pressure. Basically, he's banned for life. If Tottenham don't ban him for life, then there will be so much pressure on Tottenham. What a stupid move to do. I know you're angry. I know it's a derby game.
Nah, but
you're going to come off and you're going to kick one of the players. Are you mad?
He was rattling. He rattled Richarlison as well, bro. He was taking a piss.
But one thing, I just say, okay, what did Ramsdale do that's caused Richarlison to?
But Richarlison was watching him like take the piss out of the fans, getting the fans angry in there, and he said, "Stop doing that! Stop doing that!"
Yeah, he was winding him up.
Number 9.
He's a wind-up merchant.
Oh yeah, did anyone see Arteta get centre back as well?
Oh yeah, no. Arteta was just basically dragging the guys and saying, "Yo, go." Shout out to your boy Wing. If Modric flops,
this is crazy.
That's why he's only on Mondays.
Okay, that's the other Wing is.
Hey, now Wing is a legend, man.
No. That is a second yellow, and that is a red. So basically, you're gonna be timed out. So let me time. So Mods, time out to Wing, please. He's on a red. Time him out.
Wing, bro.
Mods, please time out to Wing. No. We're timing out to Wing. Wing, please, Mods, time out to Wing. He's on a red card. Time out to Wing. So, guys, here's the thing.
Wing is a member. He's not a mod.
No. Yeah. He's a member. Basically, Monday night's away because he's a member. Basically, trust me, when you hear the guy talk and what he says, it's worse.
Yeah, he's crazy.
So, guys, here's the thing. So, I still don't believe this is true.
Can you bring a picture of Lawrence, please? We want to.
Okay, guys. Let me tell you how sad Magpies is.
#Space.
Do you know that, man? But you know you've been silenced for pretty much all of the topics. A few things here and then everything. The moment we come on this, you're the first person to talk. That shows you how sad you are. And also, wait. Why are you obsessed with Chelsea? That's good.
I'm not obsessed with Chelsea. It's just that if you think about all the stuff that's happened today, like most of the stuff was fairly predictable. I think what was completely unpredictable going in today was the owner of one of the biggest clubs in world football joining a Twitter space discussing transfers.
Apparently, it was a troll account
with other Chelsea
apparently, fans. Okay. First of all, how do you know it's the real Todd Boehly?
It wasn't. It was
actually.
I was in the space, but you sent it to the group. I was in the space and I checked the profile. I found it. I checked the profile and it was him.
Todd B.
Oh my God, Todd! He's showing up in spaces, bro. So somebody give him co-host, man.
He was
Somebody give
talking.
him
He was
co-host.
listening. He was listening for transfer suggestions. He was talking to his
Somebody give him
scout.
co-host privileges, man.
Z-Man, he was talking to his
Nah,
scouts, man.
this is looking this is looking crazy, man.
Nah, Kenny, those are your scouts, man. Those are your scouts, man.
One guy said,
Okay.
do everything to keep Felix, and he put an emoji of a heart.
Okay, before we break this all down, let me just ask a general question for the panel and for the streets. How do you, and let's just say it's your club, how would you feel of the owner of your club coming into like a Twitter space filled with the most popular Twitter personalities of your club? How would you feel? Good or bad?
Worried.
Wait, hold on, one time. Okay, so H7, you said the word. Why?
I'll think that guy is a clown. Why are you there? Listen, what are you listening to? Transfer suggestions. What do you want tips from us? Are we your scouts?
They're getting.
I wouldn't want him to be there.
Because see, now I think this is complete trash, but I want to just look at both sides of the argument. So the other side of the argument is people say, "Oh wow, this is a guy that's actually listening to the fans." And you know how I can speak to about Arsenal. How like
that could be the worst,
guys. I'm playing devil's advocate. I don't believe this, but just for argument's sake. So guys have said that okay. Just like the issue you had with the Kronkers, you never listen to the fans. So he's trying to bridge the gap between the fans and so forth. So fans say, oh, he's actually listening to us and actually giving like the fans so much of a voice that don't we worry about. No. So that's you say what? Because I know what my answer is, but that's you say what's H7.
Nah, I'll be worried, bro. Because as you think about it, bro, this guy's already spent a lot of money on, let's just say, a lot of flops. We don't know if they're going to be successful. A lot of flops right now, bro.
No, it's not. It's stop that.
So let's say your fans are giving him more suggestions. He could be listening to them, bro, and then he could be going for the players.
No, wait, hold on. H7, hold it right there. You've hit the nail on the head. If Chelsea made really good signings, a really good transfer, and then he came into the space, oh, Todd B, wow, cool, that's really good. Why this is so bad is, you've had a horrendous transfer window. We joked that, you know what? I think he just looks at trends. It was a joke. We were joking. So the fact that we were joking about trends and your transfer has been bad, and we then see you in a space.
That's exactly the narrative. The narrative is looking. The narrative is looking crazy.
You get AJ's comment on.
You know, I actually hate Zima because I don't know. Like, that's just something.
Can I talk about the craziness of this guy having a pen and paper, going straight to a space and saying, "All right, well, what names are popping up that's not a part of our club?" Right?
Because my thing is, apparently, someone mentioned Rice and he left the space.
No, what were they talking about in the space?
There were not Chelsea fans. They were fanboying for Todd. Like they were literally.
It was actually disgusting, bro.
And for me, that's why it's so sad because see, I sort of dipped in and dipped out. Every time I just dipped in, you're just hearing these guys just scream and shout, we need this, Chelsea. I want Todd. I'm like, if you're Todd Boehly, like, what must you be thinking when you're just... Because do you know what Twitter is? Do you know the kind of people that are on this platform? Do you know how they think? Because my thing is, you shouldn't be, let's say, football manager.
Mm-hmm.
That's always my favorite example.
Yeah.
You have a clear idea of who you want. If I'm playing football manager, I'm not like, actually, let me see what the fans are saying and then so I can get on the side of the fans. No, forget the fans. I have been employed so as the owner of the servers to offer my expertise of talent ID. Do you think Arteta for 1 second looked to an Arsenal forum or so to be like, what are Arsenal fans saying? Do you think Arteta had a burner account and to see what Arsenal fans were saying in his space? No, hell no.
It's embarrassing.
SK.
You know what this is like? This is like if like those streamers, people that on Twitch that stream like career mode, right? And then they have like their viewers like give them suggestions for transfers.
Yeah.
This is what this reminds me of because it's like I mean, it's kind of crazy because it's like if you don't truly know what you're doing, why do you just hire someone to do it for you?
It's just
SK,
I think it's
SK,
worse
listen.
than that.
No.
I think it's worse than that.
No, but
You know my
how is
theory.
it getting worse? Because it's such a simple,
No,
simple concept.
No. But my thing though is, how much worse can things get? Because just seems the things that things keep getting worse and worse and more embarrassing and more embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
No.
It is embarrassing for the owner of a club to be in a Twitter space.
Give my theory, right? This is my theory, right? He has a second account, right? Todd B normally has a second account. He thought he was logged into his second account, and he accidentally joined with his main account to the spaces. Because let's be honest, every single celebrity has like a second account or something, bro. That where they don't have that much subscribers and whatnot.
Yes.
So this guy literally thought, oh, I'm on my second account. Let me join the usual spaces I join. And then he's like, wait a minute, why are people talking about me? So he had to switch back.
That is cheesy, man.
Wait. So you're saying hold up. So Ziman, you're saying that all this time he's been in Twitter spaces with a burner account. And that's
he could be watching you right now, bro. He could be watching it right now.
Does anyone know how long he was in the space for? Was it like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Was it like 10 minutes?
He didn't notice until people were popping off saying like, "Yo, Todd B." He's like, "Oh, damn."
No, he was SK. He
Well,
was
people were
on there for a
calling
long
him
time.
Todd B.
No, SK. He was on there for a long time because I left this. I didn't realize what was going on, and it was kind of like people were talking about it for like at least 20 minutes. And then I go and check, and he's still there. And he was still there.
Oh my god,
bro! Yeah, and he was still there.
He got out and he came back. He got out and he came back. Is this true?
Really?
Yeah.
Does anyone think that like if Chelsea like lose games, like you'll like host like emergency like hangout?
Oh my god!
Emergency spaces.
Oh
No. I mean, because
Wait, AJ, you better be careful before you have a rival in Todd B's football hut, bro. You're not gonna.
Look, it's okay, Rob. What do you make of this, man? Todd B in a Twitter space.
Well, I don't really know what to think because, well, he's just there, but you don't know why he's there or what he is doing there. So, like, I don't really know what to think of this. But let's just say, I wasn't my owner, for example, then you will want them to be there and be more transparent to talk with the fans, to explain things maybe, to say things. But if he's not doing that, then I don't really know why he's there. So I can't really, like, unless he was transparent and talkative with the fans, then I don't really see a point of him being there.
No, because that's the thing, because he was just there. And if you're just there, are you really listening to what some of these guys? Because, bro, the stuff that some fans say is sensible. Some of the stuff that guys say is trash. Now, my thing is, this is what I put it as. Hopefully, someone said that. Please sell Mount. I just pray that was suggested and put that. But apparently, they said that. I can't play the video because of YouTube copyright. There is this video of Henry as a manager, where he's sort of like criticizing a guy something called Mason. I don't know, but it's not Mason, but it's called Mason. Yeah. And apparently he liked the tweets. Obviously, basically, my thing is that, bro, here's the thing. If this leads to Mount being not giving it a new deal because people want him gone, then Todd, you're that dude. Todd, you're that dude.
Todd liked the tweet.
Yes.
We just got clowned by the club.
He's
finished.
Let's be honest. It's the narrative. Like, the narrative that he's been looking at Twitter and all that stuff, and then now he's on the Twitter space. He just
That's the thing, though. That's the thing.
It's true.
That is yesterday. We said it as a half truth, but a half joke. We were like, do you know this guy just goes on the Twitter, what's trending, and then he then goes for it. But it was sort of like a half joke, but it could be true. This confirms it.
It confirms it.
If you're going, basically, because the whole notion was, it was sort of a joke because they're like, okay, he's probably not really on Twitter, really. But basically, it would be funny if he just goes to Twitter because it seems like it. If he's in a Twitter space, basically, my worst fears have been realized. 100%.
Can I say something?
What is trending? What is the popular move? Go for it.
Ronaldo,
Cristiano makes sense.
Ronaldo
Can I say something?
Yeah, go on.
Yes, Matt, go for it.
Do you know Todd B reminds me of Elon Musk? Like he bought Twitter because his hype fans wanted to buy Twitter, and then he bought it. Now it's a mess. That's Chelsea for you.
No. See. I mean, my thing is,
Chelsea was a mess for a long time.
That's true.
That's now it's worse. Now it's worse.
No. Things could get better because sometimes it could just be this is rough, calm. Okay, no, it's not really calm before the storm. This is storm before the calm. So this could be the storm before the calm.
If you're dropping the 100 mil for Declan Rice next week.
Yeah, you are HH.
They said that.
You know how stupid that is.
Okay.
You know how stupid that is.
Right.
Sorry, Pete, this. Todd Boehly, are you really taking what guys on Twitter are saying into account?
Yeah.
Because my thing is that my hope is you have experts, keyword experts, guys who are paid, who spend their life 24/7, who have built a career scouting and understanding who the best players are.
But
fans are not involved in this.
No, but HH, let me say this. Let me be a contrarian
What
here.
are those guys on the streets who are
HH,
fans?
let me play devil's advocate here.
Let
me play devil's advocate here, HH. Because I'm hearing that Chelsea spending is not gonna stop. I'm hearing y'all going crazy. Like the Modric thing, the Modric, however you say his name. The Modric. I don't care. I don't know how you say it. Modric. So he's just like right now people are going crazy about it. 100 mil, whatever. That is nothing. I'm hearing Moise Caicedo is coming in for the midfield. I'm hearing that Enzo Fernandez still is not dead in the water. Here's the thing though, and this is what I give Todd Boehly credit. Bro, he said, I have the money and I'm going to spend it. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is 10 times better than Liverpool and club than their situation they're in now. At least he's spending the money on players that people think are good, that are decent players.
On what?
So the thing is as much as people complain about the money they're spending and how much they're overspending, if you have the money and you're spending like that, it's your money. If and it seems like the money is never ending. So it is what it is. So at the end of the day,
100 million on fake Modric.
But Samasi, it doesn't matter though. If we want to play, we'll pay whatever it takes. So
no. Okay, so let me address this right now. And I think this is a very tricky topic here. Because people will say, well, who pays to go and watch the games, who invests the money and so forth. But you have to understand that there needs to be an order of things and structure things in a way that things work. You should always appreciate the fans and try and do the better for the fans. But fans don't have the expertise that certain scouts
the
do.
fans are dumb. They're stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't want to go there, but okay,
they're dumb, bro.
No, hold on. Let me clean it up for you. There are some fans who, this guy should know in the know. The majority of fans are reactionary and stupid and emotional.
Yes.
Not all, but a large part of them, because a large part of them are emotional, they're reactionary, they are high-tempered, and some of them don't really know what to do because most of these fans of clubs, they are tribal fans. So when you're dealing with tribal fans, not football fans, tribal fans, you do not want to take anything they take seriously. So to sift through the trash is hard. So if you're in a Twitter space, who do you listen to? Do you listen to the guy who says, let's try and get a right back, let's try and rebuild the midfield, and let's try and sell Mr. Mount and actually rebuild the team, but start off with the midfield and add structure? Or do you listen to the fan who says, let's get to Declan Rice, keep Mount for 10s because he bleeds Chelsea? Who are you listening to? The clown who says, keep Mount because he cares about the club, or sell Mount because the guy's trash? So don't go into a space because you're going to be... Bro, not everybody's on the same page. For Chelsea fans, not everyone is on the same page. So who do you listen to? So that's why you have to have experts. Experts who know what they're doing to say, based on my expertise, sell this, buy this. Sell this, buy this. Because at least you're having something consistent when it's surrounded by experts. If you're going into a fan space, you're hearing 300 billion views. Because most of my views of Chelsea don't correlate with a lot of views that other Chelsea fans have. So why the hell would you be in a Twitter? Because, Boehly, you're now good now. What's the consensus?
Mm-hmm.
What's the consensus there? Because you've heard about 3 or 4 different opinions. What's your consensus?
Well, apparently they want it's João Felix to stay at the club ideally, and then Declan Rice maybe, and then
Casiedo from Brighton.
Can I say something?
Casiedo from Brighton. Those are the 3, I think.
You know what's wild, right? Todd B came in with the idea of we're gonna go 100% data driven. Did he mean Twitter threads? Did he meant by that data driven? Is that what he meant?
No, you guys.
We see, but he's looking at the post.
Yeah, and then he's looking at highlights, like a player versus team.
This is disgusting. This is disgusting. No, because my thing is that, guys, it is not a joke. He's on Twitter. He's on Twitter.
It is funny.
No, but the thing
no, because what is scary now? Because basically, I don't know. This guy. I think he's called Con. Yeah, Con and Mod. They're like probably the 2 biggest kind of guys, and I think they were like in the big, because I think Con hosted it, and it was there with Mod, who are like the biggest guys.
I think Con might be working for.
Do you know what is scary now? So anytime Con makes a tweet or Mod makes a tweet, Boehly is now going to take this to the consortium. Say, hey guys, Con just tweeted that we should get homeboy from Scandinavia.
You're taking it too far. Come on.
Paul.
It's just I don't. Okay, I understand all of this, but he might just be in there just to hear what people say. But that doesn't mean he's gonna take it into account. That doesn't mean he's gonna. I think that's valid. I mean,
okay, wait, hold on, Paul. Before you go, Paul may be onto something. I don't know whether you're onto the, but Paul, tell me if you're going the way that I'm going. Boehly going in there, he's not listening to anything that they're saying. PR.
Mm-hmm.
What? Because I went on to the comments and God said, fair play. He came in and so forth. Todd Boehly, he shows us he's one of the fans. Remember, Todd Boehly, he's American. In America, they talk about PR. And he comes from Hollywood. And also in Hollywood is all about PR.
Now everyone is talking about this.
So and he is in, for Chelsea fans, he's in their good lights now. See, here's the thing that, Paul, guys like me and other fans, it's stupid. For the majority of Chelsea fans, what a legend. He's one of the fans. He's one of the guys. So for Todd Boehly, I think the thing is, he's not listening to anything that they're saying, but if I show I'm in there and I'm one with the fans, I put myself in a very good light. So if I make a mistake, they're going to give me a bit of leeway because I'm one with the fans. That's clever PR. That's really good. That's
I'm going to be honest, I wasn't going to.
Can I say something?
But Paul, where were you going, Rob? Where were you going?
No, I was just going that the fact that he was in the space proves nothing. Like, this is all speculation. Like, perfectly, Boehly can be there just to entertain himself. He's a rich American. He's whatever. They're talking about Chelsea. We just did this stupid thing with Modric and everything. I'm paying bots. I keep what I said, so it's still clear of my mouth. But
obviously.
But yeah, it's just that. I mean, it doesn't mean anything more.
But
everything else is just...
Paul, if I see a bid for Rice, then we know that he's been listed.
I want to say something about the Rice thing.
Okay, Sebastian.
It's idiotic to buy Rice now. West Ham could get relegated.
Yes.
You could get them on the cheap in the summer. Why buy him now? It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to sign João Felix for 11 million with an option to buy.
16 million in total.
Hold up. In the space, they said that keep Felix, and he had a heart emoji. We are going to make a bid in the summer.
And I think
okay,
what
we're gonna have a meal. We are gonna have a meal.
So was it Kenny? This is what I heard. Kenny, this is what I heard. I heard that there's already a deal structured with Atletico Madrid that you guys gonna end up buying.
No.
That's what I've heard, bro.
What's gonna make this complicated?
Here comes Iman with his hate.
If Luis Enrique comes, let's be honest. If Luis Enrique comes for Diego Simeone, you think Felix isn't gonna be like?
But
that
No,
This could
HH,
be my
True.
team.
That is true.
Here's the thing about Boehly, though. Think about this, HH. You know, let's think about this logically. It's all about one thing I realized, like in football, as the ownership, the fans that matter the most, your top priority. Unfortunately, to a lot of people, is the match-going fans. It's a match-going fans, because the match-going fans are in the quote-unquote. It's a global. In terms of production, in terms of TV, they are representative of the club. Whether people like it or not, that is what everyone sees. When you go to the Stamford Bridge, you hear the fans, whatever they sing, that is what people say. Oh, that's Chelsea fans, right? Lately, what you've been hearing is Thomas Tuchel chants and Roman Abramovich chants. Now, like you said, PR. Todd Boehly,
it's great PR. It's great.
He needs to change that. If you guys start winning and you slowly but surely, people are gonna start cheering his name.
Abramovich was never in the Twitter space, you know.
People are gonna start cheering his name,
gladly,
and that's all he wants.
Thankfully,
he wants people to start cheering his name.
Too busy doing stuff.
People to view him differently, and people to start liking him, because it matters to owners for them to be liked, especially if you're a new owner. You want the fans on your side. And right now, it doesn't look like they are. So you're like,
it's kind of suspicious though if you're trying to do this too early, because it's almost like he's hiding some bad news in the future. like almost like, yeah, I want to
Magpies,
make
relax.
things
Come
are
on.
okay now.
Why so pessimistic, man? Come on,
because I'm worried that there's something coming for Chelsea that we don't know about, but it's going to be very bad the next few weeks or months.
Okay. YSK Jackson, get your jokes off. YSK. YSK. Okay, thank.
Are you gonna vote for him for Brick Dior for this year, please?
Who? YSK?
Because I don't want to win it again. Like,
you're in great form. You're in great form.
You're quality.
Yes,
you're having a strong January. You're having a very strong January, man.
Oh, was that YSK?
Oh, look.
Oh,
JJ, talk to me. JJ, talk to me. What's it called? Okay, look, Magpies. Here's the thing.
Yes.
This looks bad. I know it looks bad and so forth.
Yes.
However, what if something good comes out of this? What if because see, I don't know everything that was said in the Twitter space. So I'm just praying that everybody was saying the things I said. But what if from this Twitter space he does make the right moves? Then what?
So wait, you're saying that? So you have absolute 100% faith in your sort of like Chelsea fans, like your Rory Jennings and stuff like that, for them to give him the correct advice.
Rory Jennings was not in the space. Okay, Rory Jennings. I repeat,
are you 100% sure about that?
I am 1000% sure he was not.
He actually did. He joined the space for like 5 minutes. He spoke to him. He said, "Get Declan Rice." He said, "Get Declan Rice." He said, "Give him out the contract."
Now I know you're trolling. Now I know that you're trolling, but now I know you're trolling. He wasn't.
I don't know. Like it's if the devil's advocates that maybe make a good decision based on Chelsea fans' things, then I'm not sure whether your faith in Chelsea fans is necessarily warranted. I don't know. At the end of the day, yes, you could see it as the dude is wanting to sort of. I actually doubt it was him. I actually think it was probably like some member of his, like, just like I don't believe footballers actually use their Instagram accounts. It was probably like some member of his team or something like that just used his Twitter account to just sort of join the space. So maybe it was just, something like that, just to maybe get some intel, whatever. It was definitely not him personally. I highly doubt it was him personally.
Wait. Sorry, my favorite points. I want to say the Dubs and
the But at the end of the day, like, it is no other owner that we know of has
look, Magpies. He's bringing Hollywood. Okay,
I know.
No, it's Hollywood. So this is box office. He's bringing box office.
Unfortunate is like it's almost like a series of unfortunate events, because somehow in the last 48 hours, Chelsea go from over this last week they signed João Felix in a weird deal, and obviously he goes and gets himself sent off and suspended. So hashtag like 3 million a game. Then Arsenal, who are linked to this guy, he twerks for Arsenal since November. The guy had a value of about 20 million only 5 months ago, And Todd B, presumably now, based on what you saw on Twitter, was like, yeah, but I think he's worth 100 million. So of course, if you're a Chelsea fan, I mean, this is good. You've got an owner who's going to spend tons of money. It's fine. But is he going to spend the right money? Is he going to spend it in the right places? I'm not 100% sure, bro. I'm still not sure.
I told you about this guy, Hitch, man. I told you about Boehly. I told you.
That what?
The guy uses Twitter. He's always on there. He's always on there. He's always on there.
Wait, hold on. Let me quickly do this. AJ, Felix took his girlfriend back. She cheated twice. #3Ps. Okay, you know what? Let's not.
Which is the number amount of suspension that he's serving.
Okay, Zima. Jay Jokin, why isn't there a Chelsea wing in the Brick Academy?
Yeah, where is it? I thought you said that they were inducted already. Have you removed it because they beat Palace? Man, this guy.
Ain't no way. No way. You're hiding.
Because they beat Palace. Hey,
as I said again, the Brick Academy does not discriminate. The Brick Academy does not discriminate, man.
Oh my god.
That picture's crazy.
No, yes, here, man. That picture is crazy.
How about this class A?
Nah, man.
So obviously the PSG wing still stands. And we will address PSG.
When's Chelsea getting their own wing?
From Class B now. Remove Wan-Bissaka from Class B now, man. The guy's bored. Get him out of there.
Bro, when do you update this? Do you update this like every
Rob Holding?
Nah, he deserves Class A. He deserves Class A.
No, remove Setien, bro. He beat Real Madrid.
Remove Serie and remove Wan-Bissaka, man.
Remove Setien, man.
So so Chelsea are still in there, man. They're still in there.
Wait, can I say quickly on
So Science FC exclusive Todd B left.
That's what I thought.
I told you that. Rory Jennings told
you.
You
know what was crazy?
So
No. You know, someone put out a tweet saying that Todd Boehly says no to Rice, and in brackets at Con, basically the guy who's hosting the Twitter space right now. So right now you're not going to get news reports from CFC Mod and Con, so the Twitter space. That's how sick things are. Silence FC again. Conte started Sessegnon to stop. Okay.
Black on black crime, man.
All right. No, we're not doing that. Alhambra. Todd B is looking to bring elements of MLB Chelsea. Those prison sentence contract lengths are commoner in baseball.
Defcon, man.
Yes, yeah. You signed him for like
what have you done to Mudryk, man? You not put him in jail.
7 years.
I was hearing. So no, you're lying. You're lying. It's not 7 years.
No, it's 7. It's until 2030.
8.5 years. 8.5 years.
Yeah,
so it's like 8.5.
No, 7.5.
2031.
It's like 7.5 of an option for one more year.
Yeah, one extra year. Yeah.
Okay, so Kenny, what is this on Kenny?
Yeah, but obviously, I think Todd Boehly left because he used to be. He actually used to be the sporting director, so he left that role. So technically, I don't think he's going to be involved in that transfer like that anymore, anyways. So I don't think he's going to.
Why is he on his space though?
I don't know, but like I said, I think he's probably PR. I think he's just to look nice for the
Kenny,
for the fans and all that stuff.
Doing, man? Kenny, what is your owner doing?
I'm trying to find.
It's PR, but it's PR.
Yeah, let's. You know what I'm saying? He has a plan. We don't know yet, but he has a plan.
but like 8 years is like a standard prison sentence. Like 7, 8 is that's like a standard prison sentence to have. I mean, it's like madness.
That's crazy, man. How you send them out to jail?
No, but look at the players you guys are signing. They're young. 23 years old, Joao Felix. 21-year-old Mudryk. Like, bro.
But the Chile, don't forget about the Chile.
He was good today. He was good today. You know?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
What happens
building a young
if they get injured or they are not really good? That's the problem.
And there we go. Smash just hit the nail on the
head.
Yes, because it's all good signing these young guys. Are they actually good? Do they actually fit in?
No.
Because my thing is that, are you sure Potter wants them? What if things go really bad for Chelsea and Potter now gets sacked? If a new manager comes in, are you sure the new manager wanted all of these players? Because this guys to understand, football isn't baseball. Football isn't basketball. It's not NFL. This is a whole different sport. I need to appreciate, because my favorite what happens is that Boehly is using baseball tactics for football tactics. These are two different sports. Yes, it's under the banner of sports, But football is a completely different sport. How you acquire players, how you build a team in football is totally different from baseball.
I'll say this. I think. Okay, go.
Yeah.
No. I'll say this. Barca had a good game today. Joao Felix, the one game he played, he didn't even play the full game. He completely changed Chelsea. Let's see what this new kid does. But so far, especially these recent signings, HH, I'm telling you, it seems like they're working. And I'm not gonna lie to HH. If what I'm hearing is you guys are really trying to get rid of a lot of these players. What I'm hearing is Hakim Ziyech is gone. Like I'm hearing like you're selling him. So this winter. So I'm hearing that you're getting rid of a lot of this players. I heard Christian Pusch is, if he doesn't leave now, he's gonna leave in the summer. I'm hearing that there's gonna be a max exodus from Chelsea. You're pretty much gonna build a new team. So far, I mean, just calm. See what this new kid does. You saw what Joao Felix did, HH. Joao Felix single-handedly changed Chelsea. I was like, what is this? Playing some good football. Lick it up with Kai Havertz. So, HH, calm.
To be fair, if the standards is Mason Mount and Havertz, any signing would look like better than
There we go.
No, I mean, come on. That's a...
That Cucurella signing is looking crazy. You have an 18-year-old Hall starting at your place on the bench.
That's been a complete failure. That's been a complete total failure.
By the way, the Vikings lost, bro. We suck.
I mean, at least you're not the Chargers.
They lost to the Giants. Oh my god,
bro!
He could be worse, bro. He could be a Chargers fan.
Yeah, you could be a Chargers fan.
You guys don't understand,
bro.
So
you guys don't understand,
bro.
At Yasiev. Oh, Vikings choke again. I told you.
Yeah, Vikings. That's
you don't understand, bro.
That's their DNA.
They always do
that.
Okay,
So guys, last thing before we get up here. So last thing, and then we'll be out of here, man. Question. What if a camera lens wins the Uber Eats ahead of PSG? What do we do?
I'm scared, HH, because you know why? We've got a terrible record against RC Lens in the Champions League, and I do not want to see them in the same group as us. So I'm hoping they don't win the league. Actually, you know what? Let them win the league. Let them win the league.
No, it doesn't matter because Arsenal's going to win the league.
What kind of rubbish did H7 talk? What did you say?
But we've got a bad record against Lens. You know, they've knocked us out of the group stage.
How do you know you're going to get a Lens? Like, what is wrong with this guy?
No,
how do you know?
No, hold up. Do you know? Let me actually clip that. Let me clip that. Because you know what would be so funny if Arsenal end up finishing 5th.
That's not
going to happen. You know what would be so funny? Chelsea getting relegated after spending $1 billion in 5 years.
I'll say something
That'd
though
be
that you
so
can clip.
funny, you know.
I'll say something that you guys can clip. 1,000% Chelsea will finish above Spurs. 1,000%.
Yeah, 100%.
No,
that's fact.
I could say something. Chelsea will not finish above 10th.
Wait. So if Camera Lens finishes above PSG, what are we saying?
Good advertisement, bro.
I have a better question.
It's PSG.
Does that take away from Leo Di Maria's World Cup if he allows Lens to win?
Yes.
You
know,
he's
the referees, and now he can't win a league in Ligue 1. Look. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
You know that's dud by Lens, though. That's dud by Lens. Like, if you anyone that wins the league while PSG have Kylian Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi, that's dud.
I mean,
there's nothing much you can say.
But that applies for Mbappe as well, but not only Messi. So
yeah,
Mbappe will be on a fraud watch.
No, leave Kylian alone. Leave Kylian alone.
No. The project, he's already.
He's a legend, bro.
He's a very talented team.
He's already quoted.
Speaking of which, where's Delta?
Oh man, I think the guy may have retired.
Yeah, I think he's partying.
No, I think he's retired temporarily. No, because see, my thing is, okay, if I want to be real, PSG losing the league to Lens and not winning the UCL, that is full on clownery. The only way where PSG do not get completely clowned, because remember that PSG wing has been up for years. It's been up for years. That PSG wing. So
It's
the only way that you don't get clowned is if they win. So if they lose the league but they win the UCL, cool. But guys, let's keep it real. PSG, they're never winning the UCL. Like everything one said, they're never winning the UCL.
What if the format changes?
We put into context, PSG have always had some of the best talented squads in Europe, right? And yet you're still living in your banter era. That's crazy.
I disagree, man.
That's a crazy way of looking at it. No, in terms of talent. I'm not talking about...
It's not even talent, man. We're being real, like, we can use hindsight now. most of their players were overrated, man. Let's just be real.
Oh, Verratti, you don't rate Verratti. You don't rate
Marquinhos. Let's look at
I
the defense.
agree, bro. I
Marquinhos and
agree.
Kimpembe, whatever his name is.
I
Look at the
think Hak-
goalkeepers they had
I
over the
think
years
Hakim,
besides
they had
Donnarumma.
I think Hakim is overrated too, bro. I think Nuno Mendes is overrated.
But
I
that's
think
what-
there's a
no,
lot
no,
of
but
players.
I think
I don't think he's a good defender.
If PSG never win the UCL, it is the most embarrassing thing. Because here's my thing: nothing any PSG player does in Uber Eats means anything. That's why Neymar, you messed up, because you are actually having your peak years in a league where no one cares. If basically for what Lille did, congrats. What Lens are doing, congrats. Who gives a crap what any PSG player does in Uber Eats? Because at the very least, we expected to win the league by 20 points. So we only judge you on the UCL. So for Neymar, so basically all these Neymar fans, you sound stupid because all Neymar has achieved, all he's achieved is that UCL with Barca.
None of
Everything else is completely is done.
Bro, none of these conditions apply to Messi, by the way.
Yeah, because Messi.
Who you mean,
Messi
Leo Di
already-
Maria? Wait, who's Messi? I know who Leo Di Maria is.
Leo Di
Maria.
He already achieved everything.
Leo Di Maria.
Lionel Messi.
His name is Leo Di Maria. So okay, Magpies. What happens if Lens say what's up? No, come on,
Magpie Studio.
Should we hold it back if PSG win the UCL by fluke? If that happens, talk to me.
What do you mean by that? If should we what? What's the last part?
So if Lens wins the Uber Eats, but PSG win the UCL, does that exempt PSG for us clowning them?
That's still an L.
Yeah, of course it does, because like
No. That's still an L.
No, because at the end of the day, like the main, like let's keep it a stack. The owners really did they really care? They really care about the league title? Really, they don't. So as far as they're concerned, they're not going to be like, especially after like, wasn't it last season when the because PSG got knocked out by Madrid, and what's the name, the owner of PSG went and started doing fisticuffs with the referees and stuff like that. Remember, like when he got knocked out by Madrid, like he literally went in the referee's office and started getting into a fight.
Yeah, he was trying to get a fight. Literally,
we're talking about.
Wait, who's trying to get into a fight?
Nasser Halifi.
Yeah, he literally went in and was like started fisticuffing with people. We're talking about bantering owners right now. Like literally, owner of a football club goes in and stuff. So clearly, the Champions League trophy is their main objective. So if they win the Champions League, they win the league, so they're gonna be like, oh, I don't care. We got like 5 or 10 of these already. It's no big deal. So I don't think you can banter them. I will, but they will be bantered hard. Okay, if they get knocked out by Bayern Munich, a Bayern Munich team that doesn't have a goalkeeper,
He still doesn't have a goalkeeper.
and they lose to Lens, then I'm sorry. Yes, Mbappe, Neymar, and even you, Messi, it's gonna look bad. It is. It's gonna look bad.
I genuinely don't think it's gonna look that bad on
Wait, hold on. Okay, someone said then wise case. Someone said, talk to me.
Bundesliga starts Friday. Bayern doesn't have a goalkeeper besides Ulreich, who's just bad. Our main center back has ACL.
Wow.
This World Cup, Kimmich was depressed because Germany went out. This World Cup, fuck Bayern so over. I hate it here.
No, it is still Bayern Munich. No, but here's the thing though. The way that you have actually set it up and so forth, with all of the things that Samantha just said, I dare.
That's what I'm saying.
I quadruple dare PSG to lose to Bayern next.
They can't.
If these guys lose to them, here's my thing. But Magpies, it's a lose-lose. If they get knocked out by Bayern, I don't give a crap whether you win the Uber Eats. But my God, if you lose to Bayern and you don't win the Uber Eats,
that's what I'm saying. If you have those two, I'm sorry, there can't be any excuses for the front three. No, it doesn't matter what.
No, they told me they told me this front three was better than MSN, bro. That's what I got told.
Wait, hold on. Wise told me. Wise came.
Wait, I might have remembered this wrong, but didn't you say this is actually dud for Messi?
Oh, you mean to win the UCL
with LSG?
It is. Dud.
Yeah. It's no, for him and the prodigy.
Why is wait? I don't understand.
No. We see if Leo Di Maria and the prodigy lead PSG,
Lionel Messi, yes.
If Leo Di Maria and the prodigy lead PSG to a UCL, that counts as a dud. Yes, it counts as a dud because I believe PSG have a cost. So you're going up against which craft?
What about Rafaela's brother though?
Nene? Nene.
YSK. Neymar means nothing to me now.
I feel like after this complete shithousery at the World Cup, I don't think he can recover. Like I think even if he if he balls out and then like just stat pads quarters, semis, and final, what say you?
It's
still not.
No. It's still not. No, I mean, because afterwards, Neymar makes me sick. He makes me sick. Like after what
he makes me
that World Cup, it's absolutely it's absolutely disgusting.
No, but where does he go from there though? Like, so he fails to win the CL again.
Yeah.
And obviously he's finished with Brazil. I'm guessing.
YSK, have you seen the parties in Brazil? Have you seen how things can pop off? Have you watched?
Have you seen? Actually, no. I was about to ask. Have you seen his sister? But obviously you have. So,
okay, you know what?
Whatever happened to that? HH, did you like give up on Rafaela? Like, did you guys broke up? What's gonna happen?
Suleiman,
no, he broke up with him. He broke up.
Whoa! I didn't know HH swing that one. That's crazy.
And so that's actually a double. That's like a double thing for thing.
Wait.
So,
how does that work?
So no. For you and Suleiman, both yellows.
No, what I
so
this guy gave me 2 yellow cards at once.
Someone talk to me. What's the PSG? If PSG don't win the league and they allow a Cameroon lens to win and they don't win the UCL, what are we saying about that front three of the Prodigy, Leo Di Maria, and Lema?
Di Maria.
Leonardo Di Maria.
I mean, I think that's a bit disrespectful. I thought you would have given us flowers after you won. Whatever. I mean, like.
Wait, hold on. No, sorry, just real quick. So when Di Maria was on the pitch, they were winning 2-0. When he was off the pitch, it was 3-3. Am I right?
I mean, yes.
No. Yes, no. Am I right? Yes or no?
I mean, but Di Maria is
okay. Cool. No. So when Di Maria came off the pitch, then they got it to the pitch. But he was on the pitch, they were actually winning 2-0. But there we go. So I'm so sorry. Suleiman, continue.
Anyway, I don't know what you were trying to prove there, but I mean, like, it's not a big deal if PSG don't win the league. I mean, they're supposed to win it, but like, when's the last time they didn't win it? Was it Lille in 2018, 2019? So I mean, it's gonna look bad on Gautier, the manager. It's gonna look bad on him. And like the thing with Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, it was never gonna be MSN. Like, they don't really have a proper striker. Like, Mbappe's not a striker. So
look at Sully making it about Barca fan.
I like how we're talking about Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi. How we letting that Italian rat Laratti?
No one cares. Why is it legit? No one cares. Why is it? No one cares.
Actually, why is it? We're speaking it.
No one cares though. That's the thing. Like, no one cares about that guy.
Why is it? You know what's funny though? We need to speak
history will remember that he's the most talented. No, you have to understand this. History will remember that he's the most talented midfielder of his generation.
Italy didn't qualify for the World Cup with Verratti.
So what?
Now he's going to go lose the World Cup.
Talent doesn't matter.
History will remember him as the most gifted midfielder of his generation.
No one is going to remember him. Nobody is going to remember him.
It's the same thing about Harry Kane. It's the same
He will never make a top 50 list. Not even top 50.
Don't let Prodigy lead.
Not even.
I rate Grand Shaka before I rate
But here's the thing right now.
Don't let
Prodigy.
I rate Fellini more than I rate
Prodigy. If Prodigy single-handedly leads PSG to UCL,
I rate Mason Mount more than Verratti.
That's a defeat all of Cristiano's and Messi UCLs. No. Hold on. Let me just say
Mason Mount.
Let me just say this.
I rate him more than Verratti.
Let's just try that. If the Prodigy leads PSG to their very first UCL,
wait, how did we go to the Prodigy?
Every UCL Messi, and then you have won.
We were just on Laratti.
We were talking about Laratti. And how Mason Mount and Kai Havertz are better than Laratti.
Marco. If Marco wins this UCL, I don't want to hear about Javi, Modric, or Iniesta.
That's crazy.
My question is, could Modric win a UCL with
Is he better than Jorginho? Is it better than Jorginho?
Hold on.
Is it better than Mason Mount?
Can Modric, Javi, or Iniesta give me a UCL with PSG?
Listen, that's a yellow for you.
He already has a yellow though. He already has a yellow.
You might have to be sent off for that one.
Yeah, send him.
Because my
Streets, what do you think? Red card for HH. Let's know. Red card.
If PSG wins a UCL for PSG, their very first UCL, that supersedes everything Messi and Cristiano has done. So don't allow
I have
PSG
a
to win
question.
UCL.
No, I have a
Don't
genuine
allow him
question.
to.
Guys, I have a question, right? How do you feel, HH, how do you feel that Jorginho and Mason Mount has more CL titles and Mason Mount actually has an assist in a Champions League final and Ferrati doesn't? How do you feel about that?
Can I respond?
Go ahead.
Can I respond? Towards Thomas Tuchel. Tuchel gave them life. Those are, and as we've seen right now, by how bad they are, Tuchel is the reason why.
Tuchel was the same coach for PSG as well.
Can I respond?
Where's the CL final assist? Where's the CL final assist?
If Tuchel had stayed for another season, they easily win.
If
he stayed for another season, they easily win. They easily win like
and maybe Merchants, man. If but maybe Merchants.
Just out of curiosity, was Tuchel the manager when United did the dub thing?
Yeah.
It was.
No,
okay,
it
so
wasn't manager.
Wait.
He was. When Rashford scored the penalty and he dunked on Mbappe.
When he lost to six formers.
When all I'm saying is that Prodigy has a World Cup at 19. What was Messi and Ronaldo doing at 19? Where they doing at 19?
I mean, where was his Ballon d'Or?
No. Where they doing at 19? He dropped a 3-piece in a final. If he single-handedly leads Fiji to their first UCL title, that's doing.
How did we go from Lens winning the league?
Timo Werner has a UCL medal. Verratti doesn't.
So HH, you're saying
with PSG. No, winning with PSG is doing.
HH, so you're saying that Verratti's better than Zidane? That's what you're saying?
No, he's not. He's not better than Zidane.
But he's better than Xavi, though. He's better than
Xavi.
Yeah, he's not better than. No, he's not.
Toad Legacy, World Cup and UCL final L, Swiss penalty miss, Lille and Lens win. Warrior World Cup for Leo Di Maria. Oh, come on, that's a bit harsh, man. What the hell? That's a bit harsh. What the hell? You'd have to insult.
Everybody said that last part.
Yeah, I think that dub is only 199. So I don't know how you managed to fit that in,
guys. When I call him Leo Di Maria, it's actually I'm actually being respectful because
HH, the streets are actually saying you deserve a red. There's a lot of
Di Maria. No, Di Maria is his father. Di Maria is his dad. Guys, it's been swell.
Wait, hold on. Before you end the stream.
YSK, your mic wasn't working when we're doing
before you end the
stream.
So
you're not getting your jokes off now. What do you want?
You know, from what the media said, are going to be liquidated. So I'm glad Roman chose you, and thank you for actually, you know, because we were all worried about it before, weren't we? You know, on Twitter and stuff. But yeah, thank you for saving our club. Of course.
And again, guys, thank you to Boehly for putting Arsenal in the mud with Felix and Mudri.
YSK, you're no, YSK, we're not doing this.
Wait, was that for the Twitter space?
That was
you edited that audio. That is not from anything.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
YSK,
it was from the space, man. It was from the space.
It was from the Twitter space.
No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. No one said thank you, Roman, for choosing and so forth. No one.
All of them said that.
My fellow fans were not twerking for a billionaire.
Yes, they did.
They were
twerking.
They were
you know what? No, HH. Before we end it, you know the guy. What's his name? The main guy. Is it Connor?
Is it Con?
Con.
The main guy. Towards the end, because I only stayed on for a few minutes. Towards that whole thing, after they thanked him and was on their knees, this guy said, "Oh, that Mudryk deal." The hijacking from Arsenal, that was cold.
Oh my god. Chelsea fans are different.
It's just in the mud, man, guys. Chelsea are the new AFTV. We got to keep a stack right now. That is where Chelsea are.
Relax. This is one season.
Yes, they are.
Chelsea are now the AFTV.
Chelsea always speak fluent trophy, and it's. But you know what's funny? Do you know that it's not? You know, we're not even halfway through. We're not yet halfway through the season. So how are Chelsea finishing mid-table after 18 games? How does that work?
Are you saying going to finish top 4? Is that what you're saying, HH?
I'm saying that how are Chelsea mid-table when they've only played halfway through the season? I mean, like, how does that work? Because that makes no sense.
Are we getting those Conference League watch-alongs, by the way, HH? Or next season?
That's the first one.
I mean, the
I would tune in.
Previews are going to hit different, bro.
Yeah, man, they are, man.
Man. My thing here is, look, see. You can clown Todd Boehly all you want. If Chelsea gets Neymar, Skriniar,
wow, this guy, man,
and so forth because of that space, and Mount leaves, Who's going to
So wait,
look like
none
like
of them
the
are
four?
none of them are midfielders.
YSK will
None
look
of them are
like the four.
midfielders.
None of those guys are
So YSK right there.
None of them are midfielders.
No, YSK, you look pretty. Okay, Enzo. If we forget
You don't get
Enzo,
Enzo, buddy.
You don't get Enzo either.
how do you know?
You'll get Declan Rice.
How do you know?
have more chance of
We
getting
know
Rice.
because if you look at the nature of the deals that Chelsea's doing, they're like clearly what he's doing is that they're spreading the fee over numerous years. So you pay individual installments. You're not going to get Enzo because Benfica want a large sum up front. You're not paying large sums up front. They're going to be spread out.
There will be 150 million.
If Chelsea gets
million.
if Chelsea gets Enzo, will you admit that you guys are bricks?
Don't talk about Enzo. There will be 150 million bid for Declan Rice tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. sharp.
YSK Jackson.
159.
When they mentioned Rice, he left the space. So I don't know what you're on about.
He probably left. He probably left to get on a jet.
Make sure you
refresh. Jet to West London.
You know that guy don't drive.
Okay, guys, I'll admit to it. This is new territory for me, because Chelsea have always been successful. Because Chelsea don't normally get abused and memed like this, so this is new territory for me and so forth. But
because you deserve it, you arrogant guys, bro. You all deserve it, man. And you know what? I'm gonna enjoy every single second of it, HH.
Lil,
and I'm,
bro,
you know
don't
what?
mess
I'm gonna
up the
go
league,
ham
bro.
this time, bro.
Lil,
I've been
bro,
allowing
don't mess up the league, my
allowing
friend. Because, Lil, bro, if you allow Man United to win this league, do you know how much I'm going to abuse you? Because it's one thing, Lil, bro. If you allow,
wait, how is
these
United
crowds-
in this league conversation? How I don't
YSK,
understand.
if you beat Palace and you beat Arsenal, it's a 3 points gap.
I don't get it. We're only halfway through the season. Like, how is it?
Yeah, didn't you say we're only
You know, it's so funny, right? You know, it's so funny. I know people are going crazy about in case if Arsenal wins the league, blah blah blah. If United wins the league, oh my god!
Yes, it.
Oh,
That'll be disgusting.
We're not gonna win the league. We're not gonna win the league.
We're not gonna win the league. So, Donia, I'll meet him. So yes, you said so. If United win the league, what happens?
Yes, do not say anything.
Don't say anything. If United win the league,
yes, don't talk. Don't talk, man. Don't talk.
No, yes, if United win the league,
yes, please don't talk. Yes,
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, bro.
Yes, imagine that happens. That'd be crazy.
Please.
Hold on, did you just throw away the key?
You silent though. You silent.
Has that ever happened? Back-to-back bald managers winning the league title. Has that ever happened in the EPL?
What is?
Okay. So you see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When things are happening, then this guy.
Shut your goddamn ass up.
Z-Man, what kind of bum-ass comments was that?
Feel like you, man.
What kind of? How do you go from that to?
That's
never been two bald managers award back to back.
No, that's never happened. That's never happened in any league. That's why I asked. Has that ever happened?
Z-Man, who cares?
It's historical, but man. Baldies are rising, HH. This is a confidence booster.
Oh man, shut up, man. AJ, if Vega Dream World Cup song trends, Todd B signs the French squad. Wait, who is Veggie Dream?
The guy that song that French song that Ramela with that.
Wait. So are you telling
he
me
made a new
what's
one,
his
by the
name?
way.
What's his name? Tom Boehly might actually think that I Show Speed is a footballer. And sign it.
Okay, that's three. So Klopp mentioned Potterball Potterball. Klopp mentioned Potterball this week. Pep mentioned Fraudiola last season. They're definitely tapped in with burner accounts. They watch the football. Let's see. When I heard Pep say Fraudiola, I was like, what? That is literally only exists on Twitter. Because people say like Fraudiola. I was like, oh my god, this guy is actually on Twitter. I think because guys, you have to understand that all these guys, they all have mobile phones, and don't you think that they are curious to see what guys are saying on Twitter? 100%. So if they go there, of course, Klopp knows you're going to flop. And of course, these guys know what is happening. So that's why I said Boehly was on a freaking Twitter space. So these dudes are aware of Twitter and they're aware of guys like Yassir, guys like Shapeshifter Studios, and guys who make all of this crazy tweets.
You were the one that bigged up Potterball, though. Like I think your channel was the one that when we
You're the one that started Todd B as well, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. You know, I think this is what happened.
H7, his name is Todd Boehly.
I think HS is the reason why Boehly sacked Tuchel. This makes sense now.
Yes. Toby literally watched HH's video about right.
He's watching you right now.
He's watching you. He's like, HH, what should I do?
Come on. So, Todd, if you're watching, sell Mount, get Neymar, get Verratti, get Skriniar. Also, Todd, if you're watching, I think I'd want a bit of an Odegaard and a bit of Saka as well. Since we are experts at stealing off Middlesbrough, give me a Saka, give me a Thomas, and also give me an Odegaard.
Give me 500 million. That's it. Give me 500 million.
No. H7. Because you're little bro, how about 2 kobo? 2 kobo for Odegaard. Package deal, man.
You're getting relegated now.
Wing plus. Oh, Jesus. Free the real free wing backup account.
That's crazy. This guy's acting like a completion rate, bro. We literally went from wing
calls himself Wing Plus.
Wing Plus, man. It's not the Disney Channel.
It's not Disney Channel. Yeah, that was good.
Oh my gosh, man. So called Stephen O. HH, is Yasser still running his? Now here's the thing. I saw someone playing. Wait, okay, Yasser. You said you're a football coach. Are they playing football behind you? Are you on a football pitch?
No. This is my crib. So they're playing football here.
Are they playing football in the living room?
Yeah.
This guy.
Yes. Are you giving any tactics out, bro?
No.
Yeah, of course, always.
Okay.
Learn from Oliver.
I'm not going to say what that says, man. Arsenal only have 2 less goals than City. Look, Arsenal are looking good.
Got the same goal difference.
Hence, H7. If you don't win the league, you are
just make sure you don't get relegated, bro, man. Forget about us, bro.
Before I forget,
Chelsea right now, bro.
I wanted to ask, how much do you guys think the Uber Eats trophy is worth on the black market? £2, £2.50.
You have it with you. What
$3. How much you guys think is actually worth?
He's asking these questions like he has it.
Wow.
No, I'm just wondering, like,
Wait, Yasser. But if any feds are watching, we're not involved in this guy,
stop
man.
it. What's that trophy for? Yasser, don't tell me you won that trophy.
Yeah, it's called Breakout Tournament 2008 under 13s, you know. Class 1 boys. Yeah, champions.
Guys, on that note, I will see you Monday for the members hangout. Members hangout on Monday. I'll see you guys. Peace out, guys. Peace out.
Peace.